Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Oh, now why is my ear popped? Anyway, welcome in. How's everybody doing today? Happy Monday. Like, I feel like I know the week just started yesterday, but I feel like it's going by quickly. Like tomorrow is Tuesday, and then Wednesday is the Dreamlight Valley update already. How did that happen? Hi, Tansy. Hi, Meg. Mags, Anthony. Hello, hello. We're here for another day, another sleigh in Date Everything, where hopefully, oh, yeah, we're good. Hopefully, we can meet at least a couple of the really tricky people and actually start working on our specs by making friends with people, you know? Hi, Martina. Michelle, happy almost Aurora Day. We are almost there. Mia, hello. You haven't played Dreamlight Valley for 3 months. I mean, here's the thing. I'm a firm believer in the you're never really behind in Dreamlight Valley kind of thing. And also, tomorrow, the thing that's happening is, or not tomorrow, Wednesday, the thing that's happening is a Storybook Vale update. So I say, if you have Storybook Vale and you haven't played in a long time, just forget the other stuff and just focus on the Vale and get Aurora and Maleficent. That's what I have to say about that. Hi, Allie. Yeah, things are going well. Did I see the patch notes? I did, but we're just going to talk about it tomorrow. Because tomorrow we're doing a watch party for Sleeping Beauty. So just in the part where I try to find something to yap about before we start the movie, we'll just talk about the patch notes. That being said, I feel like my opinion was cool, slay, I guess. I feel like there wasn't really that. Oh, wait, we're not talking about it. Me having to keep myself from talking about it. There wasn't too much, but there were a couple little things. Let me see if I have anything new in the data decks. I usually try to check it before we end stream, so I don't think there is. Hi, Yana. Hello, hello. You thought there was one thing that made you happy, but yes, we'll talk tomorrow. Yeah, but I feel like maybe the one thing is probably the same thing, because honestly, the patch notes were a bit of, I don't want to say a flop because that's not very fair, because they did kind of tell us a lot of stuff in the developer update, and also they don't want to really like give too much away, you know, but yeah, it is what it is. The suspense, you haven't seen them yet? Listen, you can find them on the Disney Dreamlight Valley website if you want to. I will say you're not missing much, but we'll talk tomorrow. Okay, we still have this ding-dang chair and the dishes that we've met, but not enough, I guess. The chair we need to talk to at night one night that's not Sunday. So we'll try to make that happen. This person, don't know. This person, don't know. Most of them don't know is the answer. My sister did tell me one of the people, how you find them. I don't know which one of these people they are. I honestly don't even know if she was lying, but you know what? Let me mind my own business for now. Let me mind my own business. You have one hopeful moment in the patch notes, but you're not holding your breath. Yeah. I mean, not to say, like, when I say that the patch notes weren't that exciting, I don't mean that I'm not excited about the update. I just mean typically with the patch notes, there's some kind of piece of information that's like, oh my goodness, no one saw this coming and it's very exciting. These patch notes were not that. I do still think, like, I'm very, very excited about the update. I'm not any less excited, but I was not. There are too many people we've awoken and everyone is just moaning and groaning whenever we run into them. Who do we want to talk to? Let's see. Gotta wait for the chair. Let's talk to the dishes. If we can reach a status with them, they'll show up in our data decks. I think we're gonna do that. Hi, Ezra. Hello. Okay, here we go.
You don't see Daisuke right away, but as you approach, you hear him calling out to you.
Oh, yes. Hello, hello.
Please, come in.
I will. What's going on?
Our conversation the other day showed me that I have been neglecting myself and my once beloved hobbies.
Okay. Oh, right. We were very invasive and we asked about his poetry.
And with my work done for the week, I found myself going mad for want of things to keep my hands busy.
Okay, I'm listening.
It felt like a good time to remind myself There's more to me than my deep and abiding love for dishware.
How is this my business? I'm so happy to hear that.
I'm glad, because you are the reason I came to this realization in the first place.
Me? Me?
Indeed. When you injured me earlier, I was furious.
Oh, okay. See, here's the thing. We injured him, but we, the collective we, were not here for that because that was the conversation we skipped. My apologies for doing something that I had no control over.
I thought my worth lay only in my work, and now someone had taken my work from me.
Me, of course.
But being forced to lean on others allowed me to do things differently. I am embarrassed to admit that you and Caprizio have even improved on my processes in ways I hadn't imagined. I am far more efficient now.
Well, Slay. Wait, can we be in a... Wait. I don't think they're involved, but we could theoretically still be in a throuple with Daisuke and Caprizio. I feel like we could make this happen. Hi, Lucy. You're hopeful for a part 2 of patch notes specific for DLC, but the hopes for that are looking low. Wait, Bookworm Girl, there were patch notes today, and those ones were specifically, I mean, they were for the DLC, but they also included the bug fixes that are happening for the base game, but those were the DLC patch notes, the ones from today.
So if you allow me, I would like to invite you to indulge in a passion of mine. Poetry.
I can try.
He gestures to a table laid out with paper, pens, and a few lit candles. It's all terribly romantic.
Don't lead me on, sir. Oh, poetry. I would like to be a poet more than I am a poet. Oh, how wonderful is what I shall say.
Your enthusiasm touches me. I am happy we share an appreciation for the arts.
Yes, and I do like reading poetry much more than I like writing poetry.
Daisuke guides you to sit, not leaving you much choice in the matter. You take a seat and watch as he takes up his pen.
Okay.
Let us begin then. Do not overthink it.
Could the glitch or the skipped convo be the reason he's glitched? Yeah. Apparently it's an actual known bug in the game right now. Something with his initial conversation. It gets glitched out. I don't know.
Poetry is
not for
best
everybody,
when it
but
flows from your mind to the pen with as little interference and delay as possible. Do not overwork your words, and do not worry about how it sounds. Simply write with your heart.
Okay. Well, that sounds nice. It's gonna be good.
It is as nice as it sounds. Let us begin.
Daisuke's pen begins scratching against the paper immediately. Perhaps he's inspired already, or perhaps he's been preparing for this moment. You, on the other hand, simply stare down at the blank paper before you.
I mean, I know it's not poetry, but I'm just saying Daisuke probably doesn't know the creative genius of My Headband by Rachel Berry. I feel like if I transcribed that, he would be very impressed. Hi, Sarah. Write a love poem, a haiku, a dirty limerick. You know what? Now's our chance to make a move. We're gonna write a love poem. Wait, do we know him well enough to write a love poem? There's nothing wrong with being rejected. We have 101 other people in this house. It's fine.
You feel inspired by what's been building between you and Daisuke, and you remember that Beverly said Daisuke would love a poem written for him. You begin to write.
Oh, I'm gonna come up with something so good. I have so much faith in me.
You are writing away there. I look forward to seeing what you have produced.
I'm ready to share now, actually. Wait, I need to know what I wrote. I'm ready to share now, actually.
Already? Wonderful.
It's... I call it Ode to Dishware. It sounds fancy.
Wow, an excellent start.
Thank you. I fell in love with dishware. They say ugly, I'm like bishware. He's handsome and hot. A loser he's not, and I hope he'll let me kiss. There. I am so dead. Wait, what a poet.
Daisuke stares at you in silence for a few interminable moments.
You love it, right?
That was
Beautiful, inspired, astonishing.
incredible.
Thank you.
I've never been given such a personal gift. Thank you.
It was really good.
You could swear you see tears glimmering at the edges of his
Listen,
eyes.
mine too. That laugh brought a bit of a moisture to my eyes.
I barely know how to share my own now. But let me get on with it before I embarrass myself making a scene.
Daisuke clears his throat, looking down at his paper with some mix of pride and excitement.
If it's not about me, I feel like we're allowed to be offended.
Since you entered my life,
Oh.
I have been renewed, like a forgotten subscription to a magazine.
Wait. Hey. I'm listening. Interesting simile, but I'm listening.
Your beautiful smile bathes me in sweetness, like a jar full of honey that has been knocked over on the shelf.
Hey. See, you know, I get where he's going with this. The similes have a little bit too much questionable mixed into it for me. All of this has a tinge of like, actually, this isn't so great. Wait, what if, listen, I don't think it's gonna happen, but what if he pulls a Washford and is like saying this stuff, but he's like, yeah, I hate you.
The day you fell on top of me was a day of great change, like a pocket filled with quarters.
Mm-hmm.
I hope we will fall on top of each other in
Oh.
a different setting one day.
Say less, sir.
He stops there, looking at you
I
expectantly.
accept.
It seems that is it, and he is deeply proud of himself.
Oh, Daisuke, that was so beautiful.
You are too kind. Thank you.
You're
It
welcome.
has meant much to me to be able to share this part of myself with you. Thank you for being here with me.
I wonder if we had asked him about something not poetry, if we would have had that as this conversation, you know? It was my pleasure.
You and Daisuke sit in a pleasant silence together. When it comes time to part, you know neither of you will forget this moment.
The fact that this incredibly romantic moment is just happening in my kitchen, just like at my cupboards. Wait, all of that and we're not even in love yet? Oh my goodness. Okay. Good chat, good chat, good chat. It blows you right up. Okay, moving on, moving on. Who shall we speak to? Who's around? Because what were his other interests? Wasn't one like ceramics and one was, I can't remember what the third one was. Let's talk to Dunk. He kind of yelled at us for trying to talk to him in here the other day. I think maybe, yes, let's do this. Oh, you know who we should have talked to? We should have talked to Holly because I think she said we should talk to her in the morning, but oh well.
You find Dunk stretching idly by the weights. When he sees you, his handsome face breaks into a cheerful grin.
Hello. Wait, what are these? I don't know.
He's so excited he can't seem to contain his energy, bouncing back and forth on the balls of his feet like an overexcited puppy.
Oh, for me?
You made it! Oh man, I'm so excited. It's been so long since I got to work out with somebody else. And a newbie, too.
Well, I mean, newbie is interesting.
There's nothing like a good lift with someone who's just starting out. Everything is so new, no bad habits to break, less competitive talk.
Fair enough.
It's just gonna be you, me, and the weights. Good vibes and a great lift.
A shadow falls over the two of you. A massive, blonde,
Oh.
and bearded figure looms over you.
Do not infect them with your weakness, Duncan.
Wait. Kristoff wanted to fight us, like actually physically fight us, I think. I'm a little confused, but that was the vibe that I got. Can we witness an actual fight between Kristoff and Dunk? Can we place bets on who would win? Hi, Kitty. Hello.
I keep telling you it's not weakness, bro.
Also, the shake weight is kind of funny.
And Duncan was my dad, man. Call me Dunk.
Oh.
Nonsense! Exercise is violence! It is driving the weakness out of your body by force! And I will call you by your name! Duncan Fool Nelson Fart Leg Love Shuttlecock the Third!
Oh. Well, okay. I'm trying to start a fight. I don't know. I blame Love Island. The episode that we watched yesterday, someone was like actually laughing about the fact that two men were fighting over her, like having not a physical altercation, but definitely a verbal altercation. So maybe I'm unfortunately channeling that person.
Oh, come on, Chris. You're really bringing the mood down.
Kristoff glares at Dunk, then turns his exacting gaze on you.
Leave me out of this.
You! Tell him what you need.
I feel like actually Duncan would win. Hear me out. I feel like sometimes when people are very bulky, they're like actually less strong than you'd expect, and they rely too much on their strength. Someone slightly less physically large might be just as strong and also slightly more like clever about how they use their strength. Kitty, thank you for being a member for 25 months. Yeah, I'm pretty sure with YouTube, if you're not a member for, like, if you were a member and then you just like skip a month or two or something, it will reinstate you with your total month's progress, which is really exciting. But he's armored? Kristoff? I don't know. Is this meant to be armor? Like this piece across potentially, but I don't know that the like actual belt treadmill part would be very protective. Wait, I don't remember what we were talking about. What I need?
Yes! You need to have the weakness beaten out of your soft body.
I would rather not.
He pauses for a few long moments before finally adding,
With exercise. You have neglected yourself for far too long.
Respectfully, you don't know me, sir.
In my domain, you will do so with intention and strength.
Also, respectfully, sir, you are a treadmill.
None of this real winners do their best and know their limits sentiment and foolishness.
He's big mad.
You really gotta relax, man. All of us share this room.
I think we all work out, actually. Are you done yet? I'd really like to work out now, and that's not something I say very often.
Yeah. I mean, thanks, buddy, but I think we got it from here.
You do not got anything but sentiment and foolishness. But so be it. You have thrown your lot in with him.
Wait,
And now you will reap the baby soft consequences.
what does that mean?
Do not come crying to me when you are so weak. You cannot even lift a bag of chips.
Okay.
God damn, that cross trainer is intense. If bringing the mood down was a sport,
Gracious.
he'd be a gold medalist for sure.
You know, right? Good vibes only.
Hell yeah, man. Back to the program.
Back to the program. The irony of a treadmill being a gym bro is hilarious. I mean, listen, I can get down on a treadmill. I can. I much prefer cardio to weight training. I don't like weight training, but my guy, you're a treadmill, you know?
Anyway, today's activity is weights.
Ew.
he gestures to the weights you've long since
Okay.
abandoned. They're still in decent condition, if a little dusty in places.
Knowing me, I bought them, planned to use them, and did not ever use them.
Nothing like a good lift. You can work your whole body out. Anybody can get a good burn going with weights, even if you're only lifting a couple pounds to start.
Okay.
It's a great place to start your fitness journey. There ain't no rules, no competition. All you need is yourself and a good attitude.
Sometimes they get so quiet.
So, ready to get started?
Dunk is so cheerful and confident, it's probably more work than it's worth to turn him down. You could, but do you really want to hurt his feelings?
I don't, but if I wake up and I can't walk, I'm blaming you. All right, let's do this.
Let's do this!
You lift weights for a while under Dunk's supervision. He ensures your form is always correct and that you're not lifting more than you can handle.
Okay.
He never pushes you too much. He only kindly encourages you when he sees you growing tired, or if he knows you have just a little bit more left in you.
I appreciate this.
When he calls time, you sit down, sweatier and more exhausted than you've been in a while.
Yo, that was amazing, especially for a first session.
Thanks. Do I need to go to the gym now? For real?
You doing okay, buddy?
You know, I'm fine. I'm tired, but I feel good.
That's great. Make sure you take it easy the rest of the day, okay?
Say less.
Resting up after hitting it hard is just as important. If you're sore tomorrow, which you probably will be, make sure you take care of yourself.
Appreciate it.
Try soaking in a bath with Epsom salts, or use a heating pad. You can even try a massage if you got a massager or anything like that.
I don't think I do because I haven't met
It
one.
might sound like the exact opposite of what you need, but trust me, keeping that body moving when you're sore only helps. If you lay around and feel sorry for yourself, it just gets worse. But I got something that'll help. Next time, we'll do some yoga.
Oh, sick. I can get behind some yoga.
I mean, it'll make you sore too at first, but it'll help you with the rest of the stuff we do.
Cool. Sounds great.
Hell yeah! Love that attitude. See you at the yoga mat.
I like him. He's so supportive. Well, who went, You've dated many gym guys, not much mention of the treadmill. Oh no. I feel like now is a fabulous time for us to chill on the couch after working out. Let's talk to good old Koa.
Koa gives you a friendly wave, patting the couch next to him.
Hello.
Hey, buddy. Come over. Take a load off.
Koa just makes me want to go home to be with my family. Not shower, you know, good point. But actually, I don't think, we'll just chill on the couch. I don't know if talking to Johnny Splash right after a workout is the best way to relax. Hi, Becky. You in the mood to talk today?
Am I ever?
I don't know. I've met you once.
You take a seat next to Koa, and even though he says nothing, you can tell that he seems happier just to have you here. He closes his eyes, a small smile on his face.
Maybe we should just respect his desire to just like be alone together, How many characters have I met? 90 something. I'll check after this.
Neither of you says anything. Somehow, the longer the silence stretches on, the more comfortable things feel.
Have I spoken to the fireplace? Yes, and it was a huge mistake because why did he want us to have like 60 of each stat? And I talked to him our first ever stream, I think, when I had like maybe 5 poise and nothing else.
Physically, you're on your couch, but mentally, you're at a Hawaiian beach, listening to the waves lap against the shore.
That sounds so nice.
Koa is practically radiating comfortable satisfaction. And the happier he is, the happier you find yourself in turn.
Beautiful. Just beautiful. Thanks for sharing the vibes today, buddy. Now, before you go, or I fall asleep,
I appreciate the midday nap.
I got something for you.
Oh, why do I have a grumpy green cat keychain? A new car?
Oh, no. This is your old car.
Okay, I can't leave my house though.
You haven't really been going anywhere, so I wasn't rushing to find you and give them back. But us being cool felt like you should have them back now.
Thank you. Glad I can rely on you to help with this stuff.
Always. Man, Sitting here with you really just puts me at ease.
Nice.
I'm gonna get some shut-eye. If you want to stick around, feel free. Thanks for sharing the silence with me.
Of course. Okay. Slay, slay, slay. We have a couple charges left today. You like Koa more every time we talk? I like Koa. So comforting. And just really feels like home for me. Most of my family lives in Hawaii. And one of my sisters just moved back there as well. And I'm like, ugh, what I wouldn't give to relocate to Hawaii. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? I feel like perhaps now is the time. I am going to do something that might end up being really awkward and silly, but we're gonna try. My sister told me if we sit and just don't touch anything for a while, a dateable will pop up. I don't know if this is true, but what's new with all of you? What's going on? What's poppin'? Let's talk while we wait to see if something happens. Hi, Inez. Lucy, I don't remember the last time we talked to Zoe. Definitely last stream, but it's been a couple days, I think. I'd be even further away from you. See, yes, I would, but we haven't actually made any real attempt to close the distance between us. And so I feel like it's just a theoretical closeness at this point with no real, you know, meaning. This character is a character. Wait, so this does work? I gotta wait. Okay, what else? I'm worried I'm gonna like bump my desk and it's gonna throw it all off. I also wonder how long this is going to take. The way I probably would never find this on my own, but we'll see. Also, is this cool if I just stare at my fridge? It says cool kid. That's nice. What else is new? Oh, there's a Palia update, I think, happening today. And then Thursday, there's a new Sims pack. And overall, I feel like there are too many games and too many updates happening. Oh, the Infinity Nikki update is today too. Now listen, I did not even update my game this entire last update cycle. What was it? I don't know, the season with like fairy tale vibes. It had a cute outfit that did have a nice ability that in retrospect I would have liked, but I never even downloaded the last Infinity Nikki update. You're about to check the patch notes, do it. You're on the road traveling while watching the stream. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, Tales of the Shire is at the end of the month. I'm planning on playing that. The Fields of Mystria update is, I want to say, on the 21st of July. And that's adding a dating mechanic and more heart levels with different characters and a couple other things. I think if I played Fields of Mystria again, I'd want to start over, but I don't know. I just bumped my desk, but I don't think the mouse moved. Nikki today, Palia tomorrow, Dreamlight Valley Wednesday, Sims on Thursday. It's a lot. Yeah, the fairy tale grooming ability on the outfit seemed like it would be nice. It seemed kind of like the grooming equivalent of the one purification outfit that's the like kind of music box girl thing. I'm super kind of unsure about the Sims pack. I like the idea of playing as a fairy. I've watched a couple reviews, a couple like build and buy and cast deep dives and stuff. It seems like I'm not really sure. The general feeling I kind of get from the pack is that fairies are a cool occult in The Sims. But the pack's kind of lacking in build and buy, which is a bummer. So I don't know. You didn't want to spend money on the outfit. I don't even know how many pulls I have on Infinity Nikki. How long is this supposed to take? Does it have to be a specific time of day? I'm so impatient. But yeah, I'll probably still pick up the pack. So much easier to groom the horses and the golden fox. Ah. Oh, 30 seconds back wall of the stairs specifically. Oh my goodness. Like here? What if I'm just really close to it? Okay, wait, what? We're at like 39:45 or something. You don't know what platform to get Tales of the Shire on? You like... Oh wait, PS5 performance will be better, but Switch is portable. I know, I'm thinking the same thing. I think I'm gonna get it on Steam, but I kind of want to get it on Switch so I could play it portable. That's what I ended up doing. Well, with Bay Farm way back in the day. Oh!
An expanse of blinding white muscled skin fills your vision. It reminds you of that class field trip to the art museum, if not for the torn jeans on this ivory Adonis's lower body.
Anyway, it popped up. Let me finish what I was saying. Fae Farm, when I played it, I think I got a code on Steam. So I played it on Steam for stream, and then I ended up buying my own copy on Switch so I could play it in my own time as well. Anyway, I have seen this character design before. It was in one of the trailers. Why is it essentially a cue ball on a ripped statue? Is my question. Also, there's something that just feels very diabolical about the hand in the pocket with the thumb through the belt loop. I don't know why.
But as your eyes continue to travel up and take everything in, you note that the similarities to a classic marble statue come to an abrupt and screeching halt at this guy's face.
Hello?
He almost resembles a bleached bowling ball. His eyes are two dark and unreadable holes, his mouth nothing more than a thin line. He has no nose, no cheekbones, no ears. His shining white face is simply devoid of just about anything.
I think it's funny how he blinks.
Sup, baby? That's a fantastic red shirt you've got.
Oh, thanks! I wore the closest thing I actually have to a red shirt. It's, you know, it's kind of like a burgundy.
Glad it doesn't cover your sweet ass.
Oh, hey, now... Listen, we all know I famously just have a long back. Don't lie to me. Excuse me?
No, I don't think I will.
What are you doing right now?
Yeesh. I gotta write a whole dissertation for you.
Not angry eyes. A long back. I can't help it. There's nothing there.
You want some graphs and pie charts?
Why are you being mean to me? Why does your icon look like this?
Oh, how about some Venn diagrams? Will that help you figure it out?
Okay, rude. Maybe. Can I see the pie charts? Hi, Steve. Hello.
Can you?
May I see the pie charts? Bro.
It's a good thing you're nice to look at, because you're definitely not much in the brains department.
Disrespectful.
Here, I'll give you a hint about my true secret identity. I'm what you spend your entire life avoiding.
My deep-seated fear of failure? Falling pianos from tall buildings? The gym is crazy. Anxiety, yeah, there are so many options.
I mean, maybe. I definitely recommend it. But not even remotely close. I'm...
My looming existential dread.
Your overwhelming sense
yes!
of existential dread.
Aha, yes.
But my homies call me Doug.
Hi, Doug.
Yo.
Why are your toesies out?
Hang on. My content aware is going off.
All right.
Doug is a bit of an abusive dude.
Oh.
If you have any issues with constant aggression from someone, I'd recommend skipping him.
He's not the first person in this house. He won't be the last.
You cool with that? Or you want to skip it?
I'm okay. It's fine.
Carry on, then.
So that explains why you don't have a nose.
I don't have a nose because of an incident at the zoo.
Oh. That just raises more questions.
Welcome to every conversation with existential dread, baby.
This pose is too much. It's also... You know what this is kind of giving a little bit? I know I keep making comparisons to this. It's just because I love this game series so much, and it's like probably the only other proper dating sim I've played. Well, and they just have a lot of things in common. The Monster Prom series, the narrator out of nowhere is just like incredibly ripped and topless for some reason. Anyway, but that, like, there's something about the smoothness and lack of dimension of Doug's head and the contoured torso that really is kind of uncomfy.
But enough about me. What's your name, baby?
It's Tink.
Ha! I just choked on my chocolate milk.
Wait, can I have some?
That name sucks.
I don't know what to tell you.
That doesn't fit your vibe at all.
What do you mean by that?
We need something that really captures your fundamental, immutable essence.
His head looks like a white eraser. Wait, really? It looks like a cue ball. Anthony, what? That's what does it for you?
I'm gonna call you... Dork.
I'll take it. It's got one letter in the same place. I mean, also kind of accurate.
Damn straight. I could smell the dork on you from a mile away. It smells like nacho cheese-flavored corn chips.
Ew, gross. Wait, no, tasty.
Anyway, dork, since you're here, you might as well make yourself useful and help me out.
This sounds great. What can I help with?
So I'm doom-scrolling share bucket, okay?
I don't know what that's supposed to be a reference to, but okay, I'm listening. Hate doom scrolling. Yeah, doom scrolling sounds bad because of the doom, you know?
Wow, someone's super perceptive.
He's kind of mean. It's not like we got a content aware for, you know. Thanks.
It wasn't a compliment. ShareBucket is Valdivian's 8th most addictive social media platform.
Oh.
I've been doom scrolling for hours, and even my totally ripped finger is tired from swiping.
Now, what do you mean by ripped finger, though?
So why don't you scroll for me for a while? I think it's a task suitable for your talents. I use that term loosely. Plus, you get to keep hanging out with me, and I'm dope as hell.
Kind of sounds like a waste of time.
Waste of time?
Yeah, why would I want to look at stuff that I know is going to make me mad, you know? Or, like, upset.
Let's get one thing straight, dork. Time spent with me is never wasted. I'm legit. But since you're somehow not convinced, I'll incentivize you.
How so?
You swipe for a while, and I'll reward you with, a Doug point.
No, what is that?
He holds out what appears to be a sort of badge, a golden image of his iconic blank face framed by laurel leaves.
Why does his head still look weird even on... I mean, I know it's because it's a whole circle, but like, how does the weirdness of this against this also translate to this pin? I'm so impressed. Can I trade in Doug points for cool prizes?
Sure, if it'll shut you up.
It's the bulging neck, yes.
Anyway, enough yammering. Read me some viral share bucket posts, would you?
Okay.
What are the top 3 most popular posts right now?
I'm worried. This guy says Mexico is a psyop. The senator wants to replace all airplanes with blimps. There's an argument about what makes the best grilled cheese. I could get into that discourse.
Tell them the best grilled cheese is vegan cheese.
Famously, I think vegan cheese doesn't really melt that well.
Those idiots will eat each other alive for weeks.
Okay.
Man, this is great. Way better than just scrolling and reading by myself.
I feel like, okay.
Only 357 billion hours of premium content to go. We're making great time.
I'm sorry, how many hours?
357 billion. Oops, 358 billion. 359.
People need hobbies that don't include the internet.
Come on, we gotta
Well,
keep scrolling,
listen.
or else it's gonna keep piling up.
I understand, actually, upon saying this, I am here currently on the internet, contributing to content on the... Anyway, let me mind my own business. Yes, I realized as soon as it was coming out, Kitty, that, like, this is the kind of comment that makes a lot more sense when I'm not currently on the internet. Anyway, how long do we have to do this?
I don't know. Forever?
Forever?
Come on, we're missing the good shit.
Maybe I'll pass.
Look, you came around here and asked to spend time with me, so I graciously invited you to participate in my kick-ass activities.
Right.
But I don't have to doom scroll with you. There's plenty of other moderately attractive humans or concepts I could be doom scrolling with.
Okay, here's the thing though. Moderately is a wild thing to say when before you just said attractive. Don't try to take away like the tier of my obvious beauty just because you're mad at me now.
I mean, I should just text Abby. She is super hot.
I don't know if I know who Abby is.
She did things even porn won't show in some states.
Now, why would you say that on my stream? Who's Abby?
Abby? She's the unceasingly empty feeling of abandonment.
Ah, she and I like this.
Right up my alley.
Yeah, maybe go spend more time with Abby.
Oh, I will. She might have blocked my number, but I'll find her on SharePoint.
Oh, that's not.
Tell you what, maybe our interests aren't 100% aligned, but that's okay. A lot of power couples famously were opposites. It's not the end of the world.
I agree.
Absolutely. See, the end of the world happens in 7.59 billion years when the sun engulfs the Earth, destroying our planet and everything that ever existed.
I hate to say it, that's way too far in the future for me to either A, conceptualize, or B, care about. As long as it destroys Bakersfield. What in the world is that? I'm sorry, what?
It's science. Look it up. What matters is, I'm hot and you're passively attractive.
Now
so I don't wanna
passively
blow this up.
attractive? You're diabolical. You have no face, sir.
Especially since Abby isn't returning my texts.
You're too kind.
I am. Thanks for the heads up. I'll dial it back. Tell you what, why don't you come back around here later and I'll try to find us a new activity we both like. Cool?
You know what? Sure, whatever.
Anyway, I gotta go find some school children and explain to them that no matter what they do, their parents will eventually entropy and die.
Oh.
And the reverse is even worse. Parents outliving their children.
Okay.
Good shit, good shit.
Well, have fun with that. Oh. Oh, wow.
Nah, I don't bring up God. Don't want to give them false hope. And don't worry if you can't stop thinking about me tonight when you're all alone in your bed.
I mean...
That's totes normal. I tend to have that effect on people.
Fair enough.
Oh, and don't text me. I don't do clingy. Later, Dorcas.
My nickname has a nickname now. Well, okay. It was interesting to meet Doug. How lovely. Let's talk to the chair again. See if it's suitably nighttime and suitably later in the week. Girl.
Your order's ready, Mr. Davenport. Curtain rises at 6 p.m.
All right, I'll be back. Maybe tomorrow, maybe less night. Okay. Are you kind of vibing? Are you damaged? Listen, I can't judge too harshly because while mean men don't do it for me, mean women, on the other hand, sometimes do. Like, I can't, you know, glass houses and all that. Okay. Let's see what we have going on in our data decks. Koa and Dunk, we learned a little bit more about. Doug, a chiseled Adonis in ripped jeans who clearly doesn't give two forks about what you think. Turns out he's nothing less than your overwhelming sense of existential dread. He's decided that your new name is Dork, and he's all too eager to put a damper on hopefulness and joy of any sort. You helped him do some doom scrolling, likes watching content, dislikes wimps. A comment that I made to you back in the day makes so much sense now. Wait, what is this? Me? What did I say? Sometimes I do just say stuff. It's really not that great for me. I never like mean anything by it, and usually I catch myself, like sometimes my face just starts making words before my brain actually assesses whether I actually think that or not. That does happen quite a bit. We do still need to talk to Sophia more, to meet Monique. Someone professional who had a computer, our job, right? Wait, I didn't even look. 92 people out of 102. We only have 10 people left. It's morning. Oh yeah, I wanted to talk to Holly in the morning. Can I open you? You can pull it up, but you won't share it here. Wait, was it bad? I feel like I don't say anything that bad. Dangerous for an internet creator. Well, yeah, here's the thing. It's not usually problematic stuff. It's like, I'll just be like, oh, I don't know, what's something random that I would say for no reason? If someone's like, oh, I'm eating like Korean barbecue, and I'd be like, oh, I love Korean barbecue. Meanwhile, I've never had Korean barbecue. My brain just decided that I should, like, I don't know. You know what I mean? And usually I'm like, wait, I can't, like, I don't. I don't know why I said that.
You came.
I said I would.
Well, it's not that I didn't think that you would. It's just, I've got a tricky schedule.
I remembered.
So, it's easier to presume that people have to cancel. Or they'll forget. Or they'll just have their own lives.
Fair enough. I like all the things she has going on in her hair. Like the little bats are cute. The skeleton hanging over the shoulder.
Which is me. I'm people.
I know, girl.
I cancel or forget, or I have my own life.
That's okay. I mean, you should try to let people know, though. I guess that's fair. Yeah, just don't, like, stand someone up. That's kind of rude. Even though that's actively what I did because you asked me to show up the next morning, and here I am potentially weeks later, but, you seem kind of hard on yourself.
I'm just realistic.
Did work go okay?
Yeah, it was great.
Wait, look at the skeleton!
Wait, you said okay, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was okay.
Wait, was it okay or was it great?
Hard, underpaid, fun, just a local pet. My favorite kind, the little ones.
Girl, you need a day off. Kitty, not to call you out, but is this you?
Oh, sorry, it's not you.
Tired?
A little, but who isn't? Usually, when I finish a shift, most of the others are asleep. I never really get to talk about my work, so it's strange. It's nice. The shift wasn't, but this is.
Wait, what do you do for work, actually? Why do you work so much is kind of a crazy thing to ask somebody, but I'll ask.
Someone has to. It's my job. It's always a holiday somewhere, and someone has to do the work to bring the wonder to everyone else. I'm a helper most of the time. Essential, so they say. Sometimes, when it's useful to say so.
Oh, girl. Most of the people in this house are overworked, and I feel partially responsible because it's my house.
Here I am complaining I never have anyone to talk to, and now I'm yawning in your face. I guess I should knock off. I've got a shift in the morning, but thanks. I really appreciate it.
Get some rest. Well, I know you won't. See you next time.
Happy holidays.
She's a cutie. I think I love her. Wait, she's too peppy? Really? I feel like it's just because she needs to be to keep herself from facing her own existential dread and the fact that, you know, she's constantly working and deeply unhappy. But that's just a guess. That's just a guess. How do I speak with my job? It's called masking. Well, yes. Can I turn you on if... What if I tab on workspace and then
A tall, statuesque corporate type with striking hair and cheekbones is staring at you, hands on her hips.
I'm so smart. Anyway, yes, I saw this. Yes.
Something about her makes you instinctively crave her approval, and the way she's looking at you just now makes you doubtful whether or not you'll get it.
Right. Wait, you missed what I did? So I had seen this person before when we were talking to Mac, the computer, I think. And I had tried talking to our phone, like pointing at the workspace app, but you have to actually open the workspace app on your phone and then hold the space bar like you would to awaken an object. And it worked.
Come to rub it in?
Rub what in? Dami Mommy number 2 is kind of a wild thing to say because I feel like there are like 10 in the game.
This was gonna be my big chance to prove myself. This was gonna be the job that changed everything. And then Valdivian decides that AI is the wave of the future. And why do we need anyone working these jobs at all?
Good question.
And you, large-brain genius that you are, train my replacement.
I don't understand what you're saying. You're my job. I'm me. I started the day that the AI was announced, so that's not my fault. I lost my job too. I would never do that. Well, I mean, the thing is, you don't get to consent to do that or not do that. I lost my job too.
Am I supposed to feel sorry for you, traitor? Because I don't.
This character is Slay, honestly.
Well, whatever. We're both in the same boat now. Valdivian has no use for either of us. And you got me into this mess, so you're gonna be here to get me out of it.
How? I didn't...
Time's wasting. Let's start over, shall we? Icebreaker, your name and a fun fact.
I'm Tink, and...
Name's Wilhelmina Work. Friends call me Willie.
I love that. Hi, Willie. If I may call you
Hello. You and I aren't friends, but in the spirit of team building, you can call me Willie.
Cool.
As for my fun fact, I speak 6 languages and am fluent in 4.
Oh. What languages are those?
What? So you can tell your little AI pal how exactly to replace me?
Wait. I know I just kind of spout out theories. Is Sam actually the Val 9000? Is Sam our best friend who got us this job in AI? How would that happen? But we don't have her phone number. How did we know Sam? Because Sam was like, let's talk on Discord. Don't tell me if you actually know. But Sam was like, let's talk on Discord. That way we can connect. But Sam got us this job. But like, if we had her phone number, we wouldn't need to talk on Discord. And I thought she's a traitor and gonna tell Valdivian that we have the glasses because she's the only one that knows we have the glasses, except what's his name, Franklin, who gave us the glasses. And I feel like eventually someone's gonna find out. And we got sacked and we're in customer service. Sam is supposedly, allegedly, potentially in customer service and not fired. Is Sam a robot?
Nice try.
I wasn't.
Moving on.
Introduce yourself similarly. I'll do that.
You introduce yourself to Willy, but when it comes time for your fun fact, you hesitate for a moment. What to choose?
I climbed Mount Everest with nothing but my bare hands and a dream. I think you meant I climbed Mount Everest with nothing but my bare hands in a dream, but okay. I hold the world record for Candy Crush level 34A. I once earned a pizza party for my first grade class by reading 100 books in a year. That feels like the most on brand for me.
I probably would have gone with something more recent, but that is heartwarming and relatable.
Thank you.
Shows initiative and ambition, too. Well done.
Here.
Well, that's done now. Let's see what else is on the agenda for today.
Willy pulls her phone out, scanning through some unseen document. She frowns, her pretty features twisting into an annoyed grimace.
Guess we're on to scope now.
Scope?
Scope, wherein we'll decide the scale, parameters, and ambition of this project.
Oh,
Good
what
practice
project?
to ask when you don't know what something means. Here's the deal. I had a job. You cost me that job.
But you are my job.
I am your job.
Yeah.
So you don't have a job either.
Wait. You... Oh, I got it.
Tables turning, etc., etc.
I kind of get it.
So you and I are going to meet every day until we figure out where I'm landing next.
I can guarantee you I will not be back daily.
Since this is your fault and you have nothing better to do, you owe it to me to be here for this.
Why do I feel like I have to be here every day? I didn't know I was doing it.
When has that excuse ever worked? You did it, we're out of a job, now you have to deal with this. I've got some interviews lined up with some places around the house. First one's with Hanks Limited.
I miss the Hanks. We need to talk to the Hanks. Like the Hanger Hanks?
The very same.
Phone, just yell, dude. Address, here. Email, nope.
Meeting adjourned.
All right, bye. Actually, I do want to speak with the Hanks. Hey, buddies.
House homie! Welcome back to the Adrenaline Den!
Nice. How are we paying our bills right now? I mean, it's been like a month. And I think technically we're not fired. We're still just in labor limbo where we have our job. We're just not doing anything. But they'll probably fire us as soon as they can, which is probably going to be soon. My job is looking for a job. I think it's the fact that like my job was a customer service job and that job no longer exists due to AI in the game. So my job, that's that lady with our glasses, yes, lost its job because that job doesn't exist. I don't know. The Adrenaline Den. It's great to be black. It is great to be black, but it's also great to be back. Great to be back.
Our pleasure to welcome you back. Our pleasure for sure.
Not for sure.
Hey, what do you think of the new branding? We just named it. Do you like it?
Oh, for the adrenaline den.
Isn't it a mood? It came to us in a dream.
Like the one where
You
I
were
climbed
there
Mount
too,
Everest.
But you were wearing a lot less.
Oh, okay. It's great to be black. Tinker 2025, listen. It is what it is. Why adrenaline den?
It's an epic haven for thrill seekers, a sanctuary for those amigos living life on the edge. A place to relax and recharge after an eventful day riding the slopes of the stairs or the waves of the bathtub.
How do the associated objects feel about that? I wonder. I forget the name of the stairs. I feel like it's Stella, but I also feel like I might have made that up. That's going on a shirt. The thing is, it's probably already like on merch somewhere.
We're down the chimney.
Can I speak with my chimney?
So, if you're looking for a comfy pad to crash with some extra comfy bodies,
Listen, I'm not saying no. I'm just saying, like, cool it a little bit.
hang with us at the Adrenaline Den.
Adrenaden. It's punnier. I agree.
No, I don't think so.
Oh,
Anyway, give us 2 minutes, would you?
sure.
You caught us right in the middle of visualizing success.
Okay.
And some other slightly naughtier imagery.
Hank number 3 is too much.
We sit and do it for 37 minutes every day.
That's a very specific amount of time.
It's tight, Broseph! Ha! Meditation!
We need Tink merch. I don't know what would go on merch. I'm not a very, like, I don't know. I wouldn't even know how to go about designing merch, having merch made. Why 37 minutes?
It's the optimal amount of success visualization necessary to shred today's epic event.
Oh. What's today's event?
We're going windsurfing!
Oh, cool. His hair is sticking out there. You are a designer. No, that's true, Kitty, but that's your job. I would never go to you and be like, I want this thing done for my channel. Do your work for me. What?
Yay!
Yay. Windsurfing. Sounds dope.
Oh man, it slaps so hard, homie. We're gonna bring our sailboards down from the bathroom. Ask Jean-Lou to hit a flush.
Okay.
And let her rip!
I don't understand these sentences.
Instant sailboarding!
Sailboarding? I thought we were going windsurfing.
Wicked!
Sounds epic.
Oh, for sure. Honestly, it's also a little dangerous.
Of course.
But just the right amount of dangerous. Oh yeah!
So it is dangerous.
Listen, Red Bull always makes sure all of our adventures are exhilarating and epic. And above all, safe.
But we just said, okay.
Always safe. Super safe, fam. No cap.
I love them so much. I don't know why. I just do.
Tell that to Hank number 6.
Hank number 6? Wait, what happened to Hank number 6?
Nothing nefarious, if that's what you're asking.
Doesn't sound like nothing.
Look, Hank number 6 just isn't around anymore, okay?
Oh.
He's gone. It's all good. Promise.
And when we say gone, like, is he somewhere else in the house?
Yeah, sure, probably, totally. Anyway, enough about that.
Okay.
What's important is, are you gonna be joining us on today's epic windsurfing activity? Are you?
Well, yes, of course.
Wicked tight. Just remember to stay low, feel the wind, and ride those waves.
What? I'm so confused. How? What size are our hangers? We are inside Jean-Lu. We're having a blast, though, by the looks of it. So, hey, it's fine.
Ride 'em like you really mean it. Let's go shred it up, dog!
No, those would be small hangers. You know what size a toilet bowl is? It's fine. Okay. Take two. Actually, this is like our 4th or 5th time trying to talk to this chair. Let's see if we can do it. Wait. Does this chair count as a chair or does this chair count as a couch? Probably a chair, right?
Left at the altar. It's too horrible for words.
A performance.
The petite blonde thespian turns her attention to you suddenly, greeting you with a cheerful smile.
Finally, hello.
Oh, hey there. I didn't realize I had an audience.
What is your name? Karimi?
She draws a hand over her face,
Me too.
perhaps to help her concentrate. And then...
I like her little arm cuff things that are just chairs.
I can't find a husband soon. I shall be forced to wed the dreadful Count Lionel. Oh, horror of horrors.
No, not Lionel. What are you doing?
Acting, of course.
Oh, of course.
I put on a different play each day of the week. Today is Wedding Wednesday, home of our melodramatic love stories. The play of the day is Marquis More Kiss. I'm
Okay.
playing the role of Esther Cherubel, a debutante trying to marry her beloved Marquis.
Okay.
Hey, you wouldn't be interested in joining me up here, would you?
I mean, I am a bit of a thespian myself. Sure.
Great. Can't wait to see what you could do.
Now I need to see what all of the shows are every day of the
I'm
week.
sure you'll break a leg, but don't break too many. I only have 4 of them.
So where's the script?
Oh, there is no script.
That's fine. I used to do improv.
We each pick stock roles and then
Yes.
improvise our way through a little sketch. The genre is our guide.
I'm on board.
We're very commedia dell'arte here.
Right.
I'll give you a character, and you can direct the story from there.
What? Kitty, it's true. First time for everything, I guess. We're being modest.
Oh, don't worry. It's no big deal. We're just playing. There are no stakes at all. We usually don't even have an audience. The important thing is that you have fun.
Okay.
Oh, and that you're comfortable. I am big on the actors being comfortable in their space, so we shouldn't do anything too intense before we get comfortable performing with one another. That means no roughhousing and no,
Overt intimacy?
for lack of a better word, no being a creep.
Yes, fair.
So as long as you follow that rule, I'll play along with anything you say and do. Promise. There's no wrong answers.
Yes, and, as they say. I'll do my best.
That's the spirit! And remember, if it ever gets too much for you or you're uncomfortable with the subject matter, you just let me know.
Okay. I love her look. She's so cute.
Let's pick a safe word. You say the word, and we'll stop doing whatever we're doing. Okay?
Didn't I establish a safe word with somebody else? What was it? Grandmama. I mean, Grandmama was not it, but it was apparently the name of our grandma or our cousin, or Linguini, of course.
Is Davenport. If I say Davenport, it means we stop what we're doing.
Okay.
Go ahead and pick your safe word.
Can I pick Linguini? Didgeridoo.
Ooh, that's a fun one. Didgeridoo. 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 Okay, got it.
Cool.
Great. Let me introduce you to today's audience.
Wait, I thought you said we weren't having an audience most days. Hello, audience.
Hello, audience.
Who is it?
Oh, hello, dearie.
Oh, Florence is a sweetie. She would be supportive.
my.
Oh.
Pleasant surprise.
I think Celia holds a little bit of resentment towards this, so I don't know how to feel about this. Hey, what are you two doing here?
We always make time to see the Wedding Wednesday performance. But to think the catalyst for our own love story would walk out on stage.
Wait, you two are together now?
Are you often typecast as a matchmaker, darling?
Hey, you didn't tell me you were experienced. You've been holding out on me.
What happened with Celia? I mean, it's just like when she was like, technically you're the owner of the house, so that does mean that you outrank me. It felt like there was a teeny bit of like resentment there.
Well, that just means my expectations are even higher than before. Let's get started. No pressure. But Celia and Florence look forward to this one every week. Let's do our best.
How do you do this as a one-woman show is my question.
Today's play is about a poor duchess, a bride-to-be, left at the altar, played by myself.
The Duchess or the altar?
What will happen to her? Will her
Wow.
true love show up to whisk her away? Or will she have to marry the nefarious Count Lionel instead?
Oh.
Boo! Count Lionel! Boo!
Okay, is it the same? I mean, not for us, but I wonder, like, does she have a different show every Wednesday?
Dear, hush.
You can play whoever you want in this one. What happens?
Ooh.
Lights up!
Who should we be? Yours was different, but was it a Wednesday? Because every Wednesday is Wedding Wednesday.
Oh, Marquis de Marquisio.
Of course.
Why have you abandoned me? This was supposed to be the happiest day of our lives. Suddenly, there's a knock at the church door.
Oh.
Bang! Someone enters. That's you.
That's me. Who do we be? Do we be Count Lionel or do we be Marquise de Marquisio? Good guy? Worry not, fair Cherubel. 'Tis I, Marquise de Marquisio.
De Marquisio! Oh, thank heavens! Darling, where have you been? We were supposed to be married hours ago.
We have to be appropriately melodramatic, okay?
I feared you'd left me at the altar.
Oh, not the essays. We can say, I'm sorry, my dear, I was waylaid by highwaymen. The Count's men accosted me at every turn, but in the end, love has triumphed, and I am here. Or, Cherubel, my dear, Esther Cherubel. The truth is, I've fallen in love. Oh, the T. I need to get into character. Cherubel, my dear Esther Cherubel. Ow, I just stuck my finger in my coffee. The truth is, I've fallen in love with someone else. Goodness gracious. I think you mean leg ass.
No! De Marquisio! How could you? We went on a romantic boat ride together. I simply cannot believe it. Who is it? What scoundrel has stolen my beloved's heart?
I feel like it's gotta be Count Lionel, right? Yes! I fear it is a scoundrel that you know all too well, for I have fallen in love with Count Lionel.
No!
Yes.
Count Lionel. But he is my family's arch nemesis.
Girl, I know.
He's attempted to foil our relationship at every turn.
It's because he was in love with me. Yes, out of jealousy, because this whole time he was in love with me.
Goodness.
He promises that if I marry him, he will leave your family alone for the rest of your days. This way, we can all be happy. Well, except for you, because now your heart is broken, but you know what I mean.
I'm happy that you're happy, my dear. But I cannot lie. My heart aches at the thought of being without you.
Fine. Well, what if I married both of you?
Yes! A three-way wedding? That's 3 times as beautiful as a normal wedding.
let's be clear. It's not a three-way wedding. I'm marrying you and I'm marrying him, but it's not like a throuple situation. It's more of like, you know.
Oh, my love.
Well,
I accept. The three of us will be so happy together.
that's not what I meant.
Thank you, my love. Thank you. Esther Cherubel marrying two people at once. People might start calling me Polly Esther.
Oh,
which is also the material
no.
I'm made of.
Boo.
Not boo.
Lights down.
That was a good pun because it had a good, like, it had a really solid setup.
Wow, a Polly ending? You never see those. Shocking and good representation. Nice.
Nice.
Yes. Very interesting indeed.
Really, Miss Mayor? I thought you'd be opposed to it.
Oh, are you two?
Not at all. In fact, I don't think I'd mind being in a relationship like that myself. Should I be so lucky?
Why does this feel like tea, kind of? Like, maybe y'all should be having this conversation alone.
Really? Wow.
Why am I here for this?
I'll keep that in mind.
She said, oh, so heavy hints dropping towards me? I don't know. I've only talked to them once.
Hmm?
Thank you both so much for coming out. See you next week?
She doesn't look overly comfy about it.
Of course, dear. See you then.
Bye.
Bye, Florence.
Wow. You did great. You're a natural.
Thank you.
Be sure to come back on another day if you want to try out another play. Hope to see you again.
Bye, girl. I think it's Cherimi, but I don't know.
Bows gracefully.
I just talked over him saying it. I didn't hear what it said. That went so differently compared to yours. Wait, you also had the Wedding Wednesday one? Okay, we have one more charge. Are we friends yet with Zoe? No. Washford hates us. Let's see if we talk to Zoe again. We have to be so close to friendship with her. We brought her, well, back to life is dramatic, but we made her a whole ghost, you know?
Zoe's usual excitement is tempered today, though she seems no less happy than she'd been after the seance.
Okay.
Just us again, huh? I'd know if there are other people here now because they can see me now and I can see them. And that is just...
exciting.
It's the best thing that's ever happened to me. You know, I can even hang out in other parts of the house now.
Wait, really?
I haven't left the attic since I died, but the other day, I just floated on down to the kitchen. And I met so many cool folks.
Well, amazing.
That trash can is kind of salty. I like him.
Oh, I only talked to him once, yeah. He was kind of mean, wasn't he? He was kind of cute, though. I mean, apart from the fact that he is literally actually trash.
It did make me think, too. What you've done for me. I'm more grateful than I can say.
And we're friends now?
And I wonder, where does it leave us?
Good question. We've got quite a history at this point.
Exactly. You probably know me better than anyone else ever has. I like you.
Oh.
I guess the question is, do you like me?
I don't know if we like Zoe like that.
And how do you like me? Like a friend?
Oh, like
more than
yeah.
a friend? I'm gonna like you no matter what. You're very special, and you gave me back my life. There are some questions I just need to ask, though.
Okay, I'm listening. Okay, do we like Zoe as a friend or as a couple? I will allow you all to let me know. How do we like Zoe? As a friend or as a lover? Start poll. Yes, a poll. What's wrong with the poll? Either answer is okay. I think I have a feeling, but anything is possible if you just believe. I can't decide. Listen, I'm always so invested in fake people in games. I don't know why. I am. I will give it just like a little bit of time. Y'all can let me know. I don't want us to wait too long for some reason and for Zoe to be like, oh, so you hate me. That'd be bad. Okay. It's pretty close. We'll give it like 10 more seconds. Speak now or forever hold your peace. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And not the last 10-second switcheroony. We like Zoe as a friend. I like you as a friend a lot. You're special too.
That sounds great. Sounds perfect, actually.
Are you sure? You didn't sound so sure.
I can't think of anyone I'd rather have as my first real best friend. Now tell me more stuff about having a physical body because I've forgotten a lot of it and I want to do a good job.
Nice. Listen, I like being friends with Zoe. I'm okay with this. Although, actually, now that I think about, well, we were so far away from that. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Maybe at some point on my own time, I'll try to do a playthrough where everyone loves me. I feel like as me, friend feels right. Zoe's been through a lot. Like, it feels like a bit of a power dynamic. Like, we literally helped her seance herself into a different level of ghostdom. You know what I mean? Like, it feels like there would be a little too much, like, inequity there for me. Also, she just started learning how to feel like a week ago. You know, there's a lot going on. You reading Charm is Harm? Oh, yeah. In our specs, the first letter is big and set apart. So a couple of these words look like different words. We're getting some stats, you know. Working on it. I only have 5 Charm and Smart. Listen, it's fine. Wait, do I? I already don't remember what we have. I should have like 6, right? Something's wrong. What happened to our extra points from Mikey? Why did they steal those away from me? That was really, really rude. Okay, Datedex. Jeremy, an actor who puts on a different play each day of the week. You put on a Wednesday production of Marquis Morquis, and it went pretty well. Likes, snacks, trying on large wigs, same, insufferable inside jokes. Dislikes, recasts, unused comps, finding a ride home. I feel like that checks out. Oh, and these are the different sets. So we can see the play on other days of the week to get the different sets. You second her just learning how to feel. Yeah, it feels a little strange. You met Willie, who is despondent from losing her meaning to AI. You agreed to help her set up some interviews to help her find her way. Likes, aptitude, strong handshakes. Dislikes, ineptitude, yogurt. Now why yogurt? The Hanks, we know and we love. Holly and Zoe. Listen, we're getting there. 94 people and yes, good things. Let me, wait, actually I need to go. Oh, there. Who do we have left? It probably wouldn't be a bad idea to talk to Daisuke again, because as soon as we reach a status with him, he'll pop up here. Like, we already know him, so I guess technically 95 people, but our Datedex is just glitched until we reach a status. I don't know who you are, or you, or you, or you, or you, or you, or you. Wait, I do know who you are. You're Monique, the money person. Okay, everyone buckle in. We're gonna go talk to Sophia, the safe. How do we talk to Abby? I don't know if Abby's actually a person, but maybe Abby is one of the people that we have left, and I don't know yet. Fear of abandonment. How would we trigger? Don't actually tell me. How would we trigger fear of abandonment? I don't know, but we'll think about it. Sophia, your beloved.
Hurry. You're already 10 minutes late.
Oh. Wait, we decided we were doing a role play, and what were we doing? We were doing chef and like prep cook. Is that what's happening now? Or is this something unrelated?
Come in quick and get to your station.
Oh yeah, this is yeah.
And wear this.
Oh. No. Okay. Why is that kind of cute though?
Are you the new prep cook Carlo recommended?
Wait, am I supposed to get paid for this?
Ugh, it's just part of the scene. We're doing a role play scenario, remember? Just play along.
I remember, it just didn't give me an option. Oh right, wait. Okay, but can I still get paid for it though?
You're talking too much and prepping too little, prep cook. You're already late, and now our customers are getting impatient.
Of course.
Impatience means review bombing online, and review bombing is the first step to certain bankruptcy.
Oh no!
Don't make me regret hiring you.
You're right. Totally my bad.
You disgust me. Now stop your pathetic groveling and get to work. Because of your laziness and incompetence, we're already severely behind.
I feel like... Never mind.
The customers didn't even get their appetizers yet.
Right.
Here, get to work kneading this dough. If you can even manage to do that right.
Oh.
Knead it real deep and hard. Do you understand me?
Now, what are we talking about here? Well, like how much so would you say on a 1 to 10 scale?
Maybe I didn't make myself clear, worm. In my kitchen, I am the Alpha and the Omega.
Oh, wow.
You exist to serve me unquestioningly and without hesitation.
I was just trying to get some additional, you know, information.
And at all times, you shall address your superior as yes, chef, and yes, chef alone.
Okay.
Do you think you can get that through your thick skull?
Yes, chef. Actually, I really need to watch the next season of The Bear. I still haven't watched it. Yes, chef.
Better. Not great, but serviceable. Maybe we can mold you into an adequate prep cook yet.
Don't question her. I was trying to... Listen, I'm just saying, if I gotta knead some dough, I need to know... I'm so done. I'm so done.
Now knead that dough.
Okay.
Knead it really deep.
I'm just saying, if someone's giving me instructions, excuse me for trying to, like, ask questions that are going to assist me in doing something properly.
Harder, prep cook. I want to see the beads of sweat glistening on your anxious brow.
Yes, chef. I love kneading your bread.
Very good, prep cook.
Okay.
Apparently you can follow orders when properly motivated.
I really just need to get inside you, but in the actual literal sense of getting to the money.
All right, enough with the bread. I need you to move on to preparing the main course, the turkey. Here, take this stuffing and push it deep inside the cavity. As deep as you can possibly go.
Ew.
Can my little prep cook manage that painfully simple task?
I mean, I don't like this roleplay. Linguini? Yeah, chef.
Well, what are you waiting for? Get to work! That's it, my little prep cook.
There's something about the turkey cavity that doesn't do it for me.
Take that stuffing and shove it deep inside that turkey. So deep. Fill that turkey up with those steamy, moist breadcrumbs.
Wait, what y'all be putting in your turkey? I certainly don't put breadcrumbs inside a turkey. Yeah, the salmonella.
Shove them as deep as you possibly can.
I was born for this. Wait, so is this Thanksgiving or... You know what? Yes, chef.
Now quickly, slide the bread and turkey inside the oven.
What? I'm so lost.
But first, make sure the oven gets super hot. We need to make sure the food gets thoroughly cooked, after all. How hot is the oven, prep cook?
Oh no, 375? 425 Fahrenheit.
Now that is a very, very hot oven indeed. Good work, prep cook.
I cook everything at 425 unless I'm following a recipe,
Maybe
to be
you're
fair.
not entirely a pitiful, worthless drag on this business after all.
Oh, thanks. Why is the bread going in at the same time as the turkey? You know what? She's a chef. She knows what she's doing, I guess. I'm just a prep cook. Thanks, chef?
By the way, while you were toiling away on your pathetic excuse for dinner, I was busy creating one of my world-famous desserts.
Do I really cook everything at 425 if I'm not following a recipe? Yes. But if I were cooking bread, I would follow a recipe because I don't know how to make that by myself.
They're exquisite and delectable works of art, as I'm sure you're aware.
Sounds yummers.
You can't even imagine how delicious my desserts truly are.
There are too many food analogies going on here. Like, I can't, or metaphors, I suppose. I don't understand anymore.
Now, normally, I wouldn't allow someone as insufferable as yourself this honor, and especially not on their first day.
You air fry everything at 200 for 20 minutes. I don't have an air fryer. I need one.
Since you took orders competently and proved yourself a serviceable addition to my team, I decided I want to give you a reward.
Oh. Oh, dope.
Your reward is to lick my spoon.
Listen, virtual me is getting it. She's
Lick
loving
it
this, I
clean,
think.
And tell me how thick and sweet my cake batter tastes.
Real me, confused. Transcendent? Ooh, am I detecting cardamom? Wait, there's no dairy in this, right? I don't know. The cardamom thing is really funny.
No, I hate cardamom.
Oh.
All right, that's enough. Now go clean the dishes. They're incredibly dirty, and frankly, so are you.
Cardamommy, stop.
I need you to scrub them of all their filth. Do you understand me?
No, but I'll do it, ma'am.
Scrub the filthy dishes like the pathetic, worthless worm you are.
We got bread. We got turkeys. We got spoons. We got dishes. We got ovens. I feel like there are only so many things. You know what I mean? Like, already on it.
And scene.
Oh, we got an and scene.
I don't know about you, but that left me quite pleased.
Cool.
An adequate and serviceable job.
Cardamom, mommy. Wait.
Did you find it as satisfactory as I did?
It's the pun that keeps on giving. You're Thanks, mistress. Terrible. The whole B plot was undercooked. Nah. We gotta get in the save.
It pleases your mistress to hear that.
Like, if we get a hate thing with Sophia, like, she literally just, like, won't let us into the safe, I think.
And considering you were not a total disappointment, I'd be interested in exploring another scenario with you.
Do I get to choose it? I kind of regret picking the chef and the prep.
I look forward to experiencing your vain attempts to please me.
Well, interesting that you said vain, because you just said something along the lines of incredibly satisfactory, so nice try. Okay, well. You can play, girl. But what don't play is the afterglow, you know? How do people take that seriously? I don't know. Who are we talking to? Who do we have left? We have, Year of Abandonment. Did we have things that we needed to do for people? Why is the only thing I can think of the rat? We were kind of talking to Eddie and Bolt a lot, but I'm kind of worried. I'm scared about everybody and the stats that we need. Oh, tonight I want to talk to Teddy. We haven't talked to Teddy in ages, and I feel like I need a nice story. The triangle was mean, but not in a fun way. Oh, let's go talk to Chance, the D20, because we are friends with Lux, and we can play a game of something and gargoyles, something and gargoyles. I want to say griffins and gargoyles, but that can't be it.
My master of the mystics.
What does this mean?
Before me as you had promised.
It's been like 25 days. About that, I don't want to play, so I want to bounce. Of course I have. I'm ready to play. I'm actually friends with Lux. I've only spoken with Lux once, but they like us, so we're friends, yeah.
I'm so glad you're here. I knew you wouldn't let me down. I rolled a crit on my insight check of you.
What a cutie patootie.
Before we start, here's your character sheet.
Oh yeah, I'm playing an enchanter.
You'll be playing the mystical enchanter by the name of Dewey Day Seymour.
Okay.
A hapless apprentice studying at the Arcana Mystica of the Bookshelf Bluffs. Looking at your character sheet, you will notice that you only have 40 health. Don't worry, it won't be that bad. Lux will be a hotshot, using bows and arrows to strike fear into foes from afar. You two will be a great long-distance duo.
Nice.
What? Sorry, I wasn't listening.
Lux, don't mess this up for me.
You'll be a hotshot?
I just heard hot.
I should have picked some, or picking, what the heck? I'm so distressed. I don't know how to speak English anymore. I should have chosen, I should have picked. I shouldn't have been an enchanter. I could have played with someone who would take this seriously, or at least pay attention.
Right, a hotshot. You shoot arrows.
Like Cupid. OMG cute. Okay, I'm totally in. I'll wear a cute little diaper costume.
Why is that giving? So there's a musical called Be More Chill. And there's a song called Do You Want to Ride? A bop. There's a reprise-ish of the song called Do You Want to Hang? That takes place at a Halloween party, which is important context for this. Because, you know what? It's fine. I'm not even going to say it. If y'all know Be More Chill, Do You Want to Hang? The diaper costume, it's giving. I just feel like I can't say that on the internet.
You don't need to wear a costume.
Can we put I should have pickin' on a shirt too? I should have pickin'.
Too late, I'm already changing.
Right, okay, that's fine.
Can I actually see your costume, Lux?
Finish explaining everything. I gotta edit this clip.
Okay,
Back to the enchanter sheet then. You will see there are spell notches and schools of magic.
Okay.
No need to worry about that really. I made it more for me. Since this is your first time, I'll walk you through what you can do when the time comes.
Cool, cool, cool.
Are you ready to start?
Yes.
Hang on, I haven't finished posting.
Lux.
Okay.
Yeah, and then come. Here.
I mean, why is that a little bit me? I mean, not with posting things usually. Well, sometimes. But sometimes I will be like on the couch on my phone or on my tablet and my partner will be trying to say something to me and I'm like, I'm not trying to ignore you, I promise. Just if I don't type this reply right now or if I don't finish this thumbnail right now, like, it's over for me.
Lux?
Do you like this filter or this one?
Lux, now is not the time.
We're going to start.
Let the spell start slinging.
It's gonna be great. We start our adventure in the study of your mentor, High Enchanter Melville. She is an annoyingly proficient enchanter, and you are lucky to study under her.
I want to learn everything that she can teach me.
Only Enchanter Melville is also a hoarder.
Oh.
If you ever needed a magical trinket or a mystical doodad, Melville most likely has it.
Would she know if I took something?
And after 2 years in their care, you are still relegated to dusting these relics while Melville gives lectures to the spine of enchanters.
Except for me, I'm famous.
Lux?
Sure.
OMG, I love this game already. Continue.
Aren't you already famous, though? It's called... Anyway. What is the Spine of Enchanters?
The Spine is a group of enchanters that govern the magical world. Melville is one of the foremost researchers and often presents new discoveries to the Spine.
Okay.
You've been doing some magical research on the side, but you have needed some equipment that Melville has to actually get it done. With Melville in conclave for at least another 3 hours with the Spine, you choose now as the time.
Yes.
You go over to your sack of possessing, an item Melville knows you shouldn't have but allows, and you pull out your latest experiment.
I'm intrigued.
You found a lamp. Only it doesn't seem to do much. At least, not yet.
Is this Lux? You mean a magical lamp?
You sure hope it is.
I found the lamp because light and lamps and glowing. But yeah, I'll let you have it, so you're welcome.
Anyway, you've tried rubbing it, but nothing works. But surely there is something here that will awaken whatever is inside. Looking around this cluttered study, your eyes fall on a few things that might help you. There's an arcane amplifier that you've seen used a few times.
Okay, Slay.
There is the Cosmos Collector that can call on the stars to make things work.
Okay.
And there is the Mystic Manipulator, used to alter the very fabric of an item's makeup. Which do you use?
Let's use the arcane amplifier.
You scamper over to the amplifier. You slide the lamp into the mechanism and push some magic into its gears. It starts right up. It doesn't take long for the lamp to react to the device. First, it starts to glow. It takes on a warm copper look.
Okay.
But then, it starts to shake.
In a good way?
Slightly at first. But then, boom! An explosion of magic rips the device apart, and white smoke consumes you. Some of the glass catches in your skin, and you take 5 damage.
My health!
I roll to avoid the damage. What does a 1 mean?
That means that's rough, Lux.
That's a critical failure.
Okay, well, I just asked because I didn't roll 1.
What did you roll?
The number that avoids damage to my freshly applied makeup.
I regret everything.
You wave your hands, clearing your vision. And that is where you see it.
Not a nat 1. Sounds like your luck with dice. I am usually okay. Like, my luck with dice is usually okay.
The lamp on the ground, broken in half, and floating above it. With beautiful purple skin and muscles that just won't quit. A djinn.
I love it.
You've done it. You released the djinn inside of the lamp.
So,
You the one who went off and set me free and all that?
You can thank me with my wishes.
The djinn looks at you and cocks out a hip. This one has attitude.
Ah, so we're going with rude instead of grateful then, huh? Got it.
Wait, was that rude?
They then look down at the broken lamp.
And the one who has the lamp gets the wishes. Except there is no lamp, is there?
Can't you be nice and just give me my wishes anyway?
I'm good. Thanks for the jailbreak.
And with a whirl, the djinn flies out the window and towards the woods.
What?
You realize that this is bad.
Oh my god, can I just say that this is like terrible writing?
Listen, Lux is so annoying sometimes, but the voice acting is so good.
Like, whoever wrote this did like a terrible job. No offense.
You do know I wrote this one shot, right?
Wait, really? Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, and I was totally joking.
Don't lie.
Because it's so creative and original.
So.
Do you mind?
Wow, relax. I am just trying to give you a compliment.
Lux, stay in character.
Moving on.
How bad is it?
Djinns have been trapped in lamps to stop them from being mischievous and using their powers for evil. You have unleashed a great force into the bookshelf bluffs.
Oh
All
no.
the most powerful enchanters are in conclave for the rest of the day. And if High Enchanter Melville finds out you let a djinn loose, you might as well kiss your education goodbye.
Am I free?
What do you do?
I go after it. I gotta catch it.
You rush to your dorm to prepare to catch a djinn.
How does one prepare to catch a djinn?
I run too, but like so fast. And with so much prancing. I'm basically like frolicking in the woods, but sexually.
Okay, slay.
In your dorm, your sack of possessing over your shoulder, you start to think about what you might need.
Answer everything.
But you don't have a ton of time. Your battle wand, of course. You also grab your Tome of Terrible Creatures. Flipping through it, you make sure you find the chapter on djinns. One paragraph stands out to you. It's about metal and the way djinn react to it. It's something to come back to.
Okay.
Oh, don't forget your ringing rock. Someone might call you.
Of course.
You know you can't hesitate for too much longer, so you decide to grab one more thing. Do you want the large red mystery potion? Or there is a box with runes sketched into it. It looks like your roommate's, but it also looks powerful. Maybe this will help? Which do you take?
I feel like the mystery potion. Let me leave my roomie stuff.
OMG, that was such a dimmy move.
A what?
Everyone knows potions are bad for you.
You grab the potion from your shelf. You instantly remember it was the health potion you
Yes.
did last week in class. You pop it open
Oh.
and chug it.
I mean, I'm only down 5
You feel
health.
yourself recover from the explosion earlier. And then some. You get... Wow!
35 health.
With strength coursing through you,
so
you
strong.
head out the door and toward the woods.
Don't worry about me or whatever. I'm on a cleanse anyway.
You get to the edge of the woods and it isn't hard to figure out where the djinn went. A path of trees has been bowled over. The funny thing is, the path seems to be heading toward a very specific location.
Okay.
It is headed for the hut of the groundskeeper, Moise. Moise is a bumbling old fool, but has a good heart. If anything happened to them...
I love them. I won't let it. Time to get a move on.
You race through the woods toward Moi's cabin. Right on the edge of where Moi's cabin would be, you see Moise. They are tied to a tree, but they aren't resisting. A tiny gnome, Moise has always been kind to you.
Their
He snuck
little
you
eyes.
herbs you needed for your experiments and may have helped you destroy evidence of a failed enchantment before.
Oh, so everyone knows I'm a flop.
I set up a drop shipping store for the gnome, leveraging my brand. And because of my incredible popularity, I offer him a 98.2% distribution split.
Anyways,
I call it Zodiac Herbs for Astrological Abundance. And we make a ton of money.
Okay. Moise, are you all right?
Oh, I'm fine. You can leave me here. They said they would come back for me.
They? Who's they?
The tools are following the instruction of the Jinn that came through here. Oh, I hope you didn't have anything to do with that.
About that. I admit that it was my fault.
Hang on, wait, nobody would ever actually do that.
What do you mean? I trust Moise.
That is, like, totally unbelievable.
Oh, well, that isn't good. Don't worry, I won't tell anyone. The Jinn might destroy us before we even get the chance. All I know is that the tools need my shed so they can build a throne for the Jinn. They might be able to lead you to the Jinn. What do you want to do?
Am I stealthy? If I'm stealthy, maybe I can follow them back.
You decide to stealth your way out of this one. As the tools begin to head off down a path, wood and various building materials in hand, you follow them from a distance. Every now and then, you have to stop because the trowel looks like it's looking for you. But you keep going, following them for a few minutes. Eventually, they stop.
All right, time for our break. We've been working for an hour, so we're taking 10.
The tools all put down what they are carrying and they begin to talk. You listen closely.
What's up with these tools, though?
So, Rick, you doing all right? This work has out of your general wheelhouse. Well, thanks for asking, Spade. I'm hanging in there. Trowel can really push a person, though. Oh, I know. Try being their cousin. Crazy thing is, I should have stayed in the glade with the Jinn. Did you see all those leaves? They were everywhere.
And I'm the perfect tool for the job.
Oh,
But
for
no,
raking.
Lift this board, Rick. Put it there, Rick.
The voices, they're iconic.
The spade puts its tiny hand on the rake's arm.
When we get to the glade, you want me to say something?
Nah, thanks, though. The Jinn seems like a fair guy. I'll talk to him, see what he can do.
Kitty, no, what do you mean by that? Oh, goodness.
The trowel walks over to the rake and the spade.
We're gonna head back to the shed after our break. Gotta pull some nails for a hammer.
You've heard all you need to, and you head toward the glade.
Listen, I will have you know that this is one Matthew Mercer, okay? Even though you're trying to be mean to me, I choose to take that as a compliment.
That's it? We find out where to go by listening?
Yes, it's called avoiding confrontation.
Don't be surprised if you lose subs over this writing.
What subs? What are you even talking about? As you make your way toward the glade, your magical senses start to tingle. You see a few pebbles floating in midair. They float up and down, glowing a soft blue.
The Critical Role nostalgia is hitting hard. I know, I need to start listening to Mighty Nine again. I'm like halfway through it, and I want to finish it. It's just so many hours. So many hours.
From your education, you know this to be a ley line. It is one of many that converge around the school.
Kitty, it's fine. I know it's trash. I just also, listen, I can't commit to it on stream without practicing.
You think this is why the Jinn went this way? To amass more power along the ley line.
The Mighty Nine TV show should be out soon. I know. I heard that they're like done with the first season or almost done with the first season. I'm excited. And also, I know they're also working on one for Bell's Hells, where I think the first season is already in development. What I need, if I got this thing, I would probably be the happiest person on the planet. I would stop complaining about things for like at least a month. I need EXU Calamity as a limited series, please. I would take a movie if it was a real long movie, but I need a limited series. Calamity is just the best thing that Critical Role has ever put out, I think. It's so good. It's so tight and succinct, and everybody was on their A game, and the storytelling is such a beautiful tragedy, and the characters are so complex and so good, and their relationships with each other are so complex and so good, and it's just like everything, and I need it. And especially, no spoilers, but especially after a certain character popped up in the most recent season of the Legend of Vox Machina show, I need them to do Calamity. I need it. I need it. In fact, I also need to rewatch Calamity because it's been a while and it's just so good. So do I like it? I love it. I love it. It's so good. Anybody, I don't care if you play D&D or not. I don't care if you watch any other Critical Role or not. If you are a person and you love stories, you need to watch EXU Calamity. Like, is it 20 hours? I think it's worth it. Yeah, Has Been Hotel. I think this month, actually, they're supposed to be saying something about when season 2 is coming out. And I did hear that about Hell of a Boss as well. Calamity. I just love my Ring of Brass.
But there might be more to it than that. Still, time is of the essence. You could steam forward toward the Djinn, or stop and do some quick research from your book.
Knowledge is power. Bust open those pages.
Books are like sexy boob covers.
What?
I use them when I want to look like a librarian.
What? I'm so confused. I don't understand the simile.
You take a moment to sit down and crack open the book you brought with you.
That's such a good... Oh my goodness. This is another reason why I need like a stream deck. I need that as like a sound bite. I use them when I want to look like a librarian. Oh goodness.
Flipping to the back of the book to find a ley line in the index, you quickly find your page. It says that while they were great sources of power, they can also be a great source of healing. You find a ritual of rejuvenation and you partake. You have gained an additional 15 health.
I'm invincible.
What do I get? Can I have some additional likes? I feel like my ritual of foot picks should give me something, right?
Lux is definitely a vibe. You know, one thing about Lux, they might sometimes be incredibly infuriating. They might sometimes be incredibly iconic. They're never going to give you boring. You're always going to feel some kind of feeling, you know?
Nothing else in the book really helps you, but at least you feel more prepared for what is to come.
Okay.
With your sack on your shoulder and your wand at the ready, you venture toward the glade. You travel for another 10 to 15 minutes. It is then you see it. A glade surrounded by trees, and in the middle of it, the Djinn. He is feeding off of a ley line. Behind him is a half-constructed throne. As you contemplate what to do, you hear a magical tone. You search for where it is coming from. Oh, your ringing rock.
My ringing rock.
Oh, I get it. The rock is like a phone. And after you're done with it, let me have it for a bit.
I mean...
Then we'll be able to get some real powers.
You quickly search your sack for the ringing rock and answer it in hushed tones.
Who is it? Hello, who is this?
Oh, there you are. Where are you right now?
Melville?
That voice is one you would never forget. High Enchanter Melville is on the other end. I've come looking for you. I need you to help me in the lecture hall. We made a bit of a mess.
That's so funny, so did I.
You weren't in the study, so I figured you are done with your chores?
I'm almost done.
Why does it sound like you are outside? Is that a ley line I hear?
You can hear that?
You know that Melville isn't the biggest fan of lying. You have a choice to make. Do you come clean? Or do you hide the truth from your mentor?
I mean, she's fine with us having a special magical bag that we're not supposed to have.
We all know what the answer is here.
I need my education. But if she knows the truth anyway, lying about it won't keep us in school. I might have unleashed an evil Djinn onto the school.
Yeah.
I know. There's nothing I can do about it now, though.
I just
Listen.
on the record saying that I had nothing to do with this.
The ringing rocket's so hot you can barely hold it. And let me guess, you're off trying to capture it on your own, aren't you?
Oh, yes.
You hear her signature mumbles along with some choice words rolled in there. All right. Listen closely. You need to bind this stupid thing. If you do exactly as I say, you should be fine.
See, honesty is the best policy, because now we're about to get some good advice from our mentor.
Mess it up, and you will be blown to bits. Got it?
Got it.
You listen closely, taking every action to memory, and even repeating it back to Melville. First, circle the area with soil from where you stand. Then, begin an ice spell, only touch it to the ground.
Okay.
Lastly, recite the haiku of holding. You should know it from class.
Ah, right, the haiku of holding.
I'm on my way to you, but you must do this first. Hold tight. I'll be there soon.
Okay.
And don't expect to get off easy.
But what if I do this perfectly and then you're really impressed?
She hung up on you.
Okay.
None of that matters now. You have to complete exactly what she says.
Ring of soil, ice spell on the ground, haiku of
You start
holding.
to follow the steps set out by Melville. The first thing you do is...
I saw this trending. It's a circle of salt
Oh,
or something.
Lux. Circle the area with soil.
You grab a pile of soil in your hand and, staying tucked in the trees, complete your circle. The next step was to start what kind of spell?
Fire. It's Leo season, and that is a fire sign.
What? It is not Leo season. An ice spell.
The bitter cold pulses through your finger. You touch the dirt and hear it snap together.
I'm basically Elsa.
Now, the last step. What did you need to recite?
Haiku of holding.
This is a weird, hard magic system. I don't like it. Do you, chat?
Wait, you're streaming this, Lux?
There is no chat!
The haiku of holding.
It comes to you quickly. It's short and sweet.
Well, it's a haiku.
You hear the spell complete, and you see a dome of magical energy surround the djinn. You hear rustling of leaves behind you. Melville quickly comes by your side.
The ringing rock has tracking now? Ooh, that's good for location tags.
Leo gets a season. Leo season is in August.
That's not the point. Can I continue now?
Yes.
Yes.
She gives you a smirk and a nod. I see you tamed the thing. The djinn puffs up.
Psh, no one can tame me.
Melville gets a very serious look on her face. We'll see about that.
Are we about to see Melville beat up this djinn?
Stepping toward the djinn, Melville holds something in her hand. It's a lamp. Not just any lamp. One covered in runes and etchings. You'll have a choice, dear djinn. Enter the lamp and be trapped for all eternity. Or join me.
Wait, what do you mean by that? Join you?
Melville speaks to you without taking an eye off the djinn. With the djinn by my side, I would be the most powerful enchanter there ever was. I shall have his power, one way or another.
No, we should have lied.
The lamp starts to glow, and the djinn begins to be sucked into the lamp. Make your choice, djinn, she cackles. Make it now!
Feel so betrayed.
The djinn, with a panicked look on his face, shouts,
I'll aid you. My power is yours.
And all this held for what?
Whoosh! A flash of light overtakes you. You can't see, but you can hear energy most intense flying around. Before you floats Melville.
Oh my goodness.
She is huge. The djinn has fused with her, and she lets out an evil laugh.
It's like evil Jafar. I mean, Jafar's always evil, but you know what I mean. It's like Genie Jafar all over again.
Before I go on, I should tell you, this is the part where I would, monologue as Melville.
Uh-huh.
Is it cool if I do that?
By all means.
Yeah, totally. I'm gonna monologue too.
Oh, for heaven's sakes, Lux! Do it in another room at least.
Fine.
I mean, Chance, I hate to say it, this is your fault for inviting Lux to a game in the first place, because I'm assuming you know Lux, and you know how they are. Like, you should have expected this. Oh, no doubt. Monologue away.
Thanks. Melville lowers down onto the ley line, seeming to sniff the air that radiates with power.
It's a cool design here, though, honestly.
I know you can sense it. The power this place holds. These grounds hold a wealth of energy.
The ley lines, famously.
Energy that could have us enchanters rule the entire world. Mold it into our image. Could you imagine if every place was as ideal as Bookshelf Bluff? A place where learning was the only goal? It would be glorious, wouldn't it? If only we could make that happen. Oops! We can! The thing is, we've always been able to. But the idiots of the spine want to make sure we use our magic for good. What good? The world is full of evil all around us. From the Shoelace Shores to Cantalopia, evil is everywhere.
What's wrong with those places?
But we can make it ideal. I can now make it ideal. What I will do will not be found in books. It will not be found in scrolls. The world will learn the peace we have found here, and I will force them to. There is only one problem to clean up first.
I feel like if you're forcing peace, it's not really peace, is it?
You.
Me!
You know my plan, and you could stop me. I can't have that now, can I? Oh, what a pity. It seems I must finish you now.
Really be your own teachers.
Melville begins to float again. Sling your spells if you want. At least you will die knowing you tried to stop me. Melville flies at you, a spell spinning in the palm of her hand. Only she hasn't quite got used to her new body and powers. The spell goes wild and crashes into a tree. The tree bursts apart, giant splinters flying everywhere. One hits Melville directly in the arm. She rears back, a pained wince on her face as she pulls out the large piece of wood. This gives you time to react. You are panicked and aren't sure what to do.
Hi, Jenny. Where's the lamp she brought?
You sprint for the lamp Melville left on the ground. Upon touching it, you see it is covered in runes. A quick scan shows you they are runes of capturing.
Uh-huh.
Put that down, Dewey. You don't know what you're doing with that. Melville is scared of this thing. What do?
I start reading the runes out loud.
You are instantly glad you paid attention in runes class.
Very smart.
The words come flowing from your mouth like water, and with each word, Melville gets pulled closer and closer to the lamp. Stop! You don't have to do this! I won't kill you right now!
What do you mean right now?
It is obvious she has never known humility. As she gets pulled in toward the lamp, you hear a voice next to you. Well, ain't that something?
Wait, Moise?
You look away from Melville for a moment, and you see Moise and the tools appear beside you.
Yes!
You destroyed all the works we done did! This distraction, though momentary, makes you slip on the pronunciation of the rune Slimfumplach.
Slimfumplach?
That's a hard one anyway. Melville uses this opening to fling a spell at you. It makes contact, hitting you for 15 health.
I got
I
that.
hide behind a tree and film the encounter, commenting as I do.
Lux, help!
As you are hit, the lamp flies out of your hand, and Melville goes to catch it. Only, it burns through her hand.
Aha! Djinns are weak to metal. I did know this.
The memory of the tome comes back to you. Good thing you have metal tools right next to you.
Lend me your steel, you tools.
I don't know about that, Trowel protests. Moise picks him up and hands him to you. Here you go. He's mouthy, but does good work. You lift the trowel like a magical focus. A grayish silver orb of pure metal collects at the tip of the trowel. This is kinda awesome, Trowel yells, and you unleash it toward Melville. It rips through her, leaving behind a ring of smoke where it made contact.
Amazing.
You've never done metal magic before, so you aren't sure how to summon it quickly. This leaves enough room for Melville to counterattack. With a flash of blue energy, she hits you with an arcane lance.
Oh no.
She is still reeling from your hit, so it only hits for 5 damage.
Okay, good.
You stagger back, pushing through the pain. You lift your eyes toward Melville. and you see the other tools rushing her.
Get her, but only enough to weaken her so we can put her back in the lamp.
Lux, are you going to help?
Good question.
Someone has to live to upload the tale. I'll be back here.
They get a few swipes in before Melville starts to grab them by the handle and snap them in half. In that moment, as if by magic, Moise appears.
If Moise sacrifices himself, I am going to be so upset.
Oh, this doesn't look very good. Moise lifts a hand, and vines fly out of the ground to wrap around Melville. It looks like it's holding, until... Kaplow! The vines are thrown off and burst into flames as they hit the ground.
You know what would be helpful right now? If Lux did something. Actually, I'm going to be so mad if Lux is like hiding away this entire time and then it comes in with the finishing blow.
Now I have to kill you too! Die, Moise! Melville charges up an energy attack.
Not Moise!
You have a moment to react before it flies. You have enough spell notches to do your ultimate attack. Or maybe a higher level metal spell? Or there might be something else you want to do.
We're gonna do... Oh, I do gotta save Moise. Can I save Moise if I do an ultimate attack? Is it a guarantee? I gotta save Moise. I take the hit.
Oh, well, crit. You step in front of Moise before Melville can unleash her attack.
I step in front of you and strike a hot, mysterious pose. And then I get somewhere safe and out of the way.
Wait, what?
One of the tools shouts out, "What are you doing, kid?"
No one hurts Moise.
You release your hold on the trowel, letting him tumble to the ground.
I feel like I maybe could have... Here's the thing. Probably doing an attack would have helped as well, but there's no way of knowing if that actually would have worked, right?
That is all you have time for before Melville hurdles the attack at you. She hits you for... Oh no. I rolled a crit. That means she hits you for 93 damage. I'm so sorry.
93.
You feel the magic hit your chest. And in that moment, you are known by everything in the universe that ever was or ever will be.
Who knows Revivify?
The bright light from the attack doesn't burn out. Instead, you open your eyes to find yourself swirling in magical ether. Melville unbound your soul from the earthly plane, but in doing so, released you from pain.
What in the
Everything
world?
is beautiful, and you are in tune with all things. But wait, that's not all.
I bet he's making this up on the fly.
That's kind of what D&D is, yes.
You are zooming through time and space and existence, and you slam into something, and then it is black. You open new eyes, and a voice in your head tells you that your sacrifice has earned you another chance. You see the sky. You feel grass under you.
Yes!
You realize you have been reincarnated. But where and who you are is a mystery to you. And that mystery is a story for another time.
Way to leave me to clean up your mess. Which I am not going to do.
Listen.
My character bows down and becomes a servant of Melville.
Lux.
So, now you are an evil character and the adventure is over. So, good job.
But I got like 480 new followers. How many did you get?
That was incredible!
Wait, really?
The way you sacrificed yourself? Holy crit!
I mean, yeah, at least my character died protecting someone that they love.
Oh, that was better than I could have imagined. That was... You are...
Amazing?
Perfect.
Oh, thank you.
I'm sorry. That's super embarrassing. But like, if that's how you roleplay here... I'm excited to see how you might like some other roleplay.
I've had a little bit too much of that today, if I'm being completely honest. Not you passed the cute check, that's for sure.
That was such a good session. Listen, I appreciate you so much, and I would love to play with you again.
Everyone in this game is a little freaky deaky.
And I'm so damn glad you sat down with me to do this. You're amazing. I need to wind down because that was intense. But please, 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 come see me again soon. I'd love to have you play with my dice again.
Okay, now you didn't have to say it like that, but
I mean,
I will. No, I got you. It's fine.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, what a cutie patootie. We are finding so much love. Oop. And we're getting so many things. Wait, what went up? Our poise? I don't actually know. Let's see. Data decks. Awkward phrasing is awkward, that's for sure. Our charm. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Let me see. No, wrong thing. Specs. Okay, yeah, our charm went up. We were only at 5 before, weren't we? Okay. Cool. Now what? I love a bit of D&D. Actually, I think the thing that first got me interested in D&D was actually playing it in a video game as well. I was playing Life is Strange Before the Storm, I think. And there's a part where you can essentially play like a little game of D&D. And I was like, whoa, this is amazing. And then promptly got interested in Critical Role and played a bit in person. And now here we are with it as one of my favorite hobbies. Should we talk to the cat clock? Not that I'm particularly eager to speak to the cat clock, but I think it wanted us to talk. I think the cat clock uses he, him pronouns. I think he wanted us to talk to him at noon, which is actually not now. It looks like it's 3. Wait, do all of the clocks say 3? I keep trying to press shift to sprint. I just thought the middle thing of the day was noon, but maybe that's incorrect. That also says 3. Maybe we'll try tomorrow. Who gives smarts? You just want to talk? Yeah. Actually, we could check and see. Our data decks also has what everyone needs to be realized, which is kind of our goal right now. Like our overarching goal, we need to realize someone. There's not an easy way to see who gives what, which is unfortunate. It would be nice if when you hovered over them, it told you. It had like a little icon here with what they give you. Who gives smarts? Is that empathy? None of these look like, wait, no, that one's empathy. Wait, is the little balancing smarts? No, the light bulb. Who has the light bulb? Oh, Celia? Oh, I was also right about Stella's name. Every time I exit out of this, it puts the mouse in a different place. Very interesting. Everyone's like so charming. Where are the smart people? Where are all the smart people at? Oh, the clock, of course. Art. Dolly? Let's go talk to Dolly again. She's a cutie. Can I close my toilet, actually? No, that just fills it up. Are you all toilet seat or like lid uppers or downers? I'm a firm toilet lid downer. I get so stressed if I walk into a bathroom and see that the lid is up.
Lucinda Lavish has come by once more. While she appears the same physically, it is apparent that her overall panache is lacking.
Hi, Lucy.
My panache. It's lacking.
Hmm. Come on, let's find out who you really are, Lucinda.
Who I really am? Well, guess what? This shit hurts. You come here and constantly remind me that I'm just not as fully fleshed out as everyone else. And yeah, you've been technically nice. Oh, so very nice.
I think she's about to hate me.
But that just makes me feel guilty.
Can I say something? Wait, you're suffering. Wait, I don't know where these are gonna go, actually. My expression when Lucinda pops up. Oh gosh, not this again. Listen, I do like Lucinda, but it's just like the fact that I don't control when she pops up, and usually I'm anticipating speaking to somebody else, and I'm like, girl. Can I say something?
What? What do you want to say?
Can I say... I think we're doing some good right now.
Oh, I'm a patient in your
Oh.
fucking psychiatry lab?
Things are so bad. How did we get here? I mean, well, I did keep pushing her when she asked me not to. So listen. What are we right now? What's going on?
We're having a real deep conversation like you wanted. You happy?
I'm happy to get to know you better, even if it's messy.
Oh, you just always know the right thing to say, huh? You read that in some self-help book?
No.
Lucinda stiffens suddenly and turns away from you. Her body is completely motionless, curled in on itself in a tense display of supreme agitation.
Not supreme agitation.
It's difficult to tell what you should do next, as she might explode in anger or wilt in agony.
You want a hug? Do you want me to go? Like... I'm going to curl into a ball of sadness. Here's the thing. This is a really tricky, like, position to be in if you don't know the person. Like, usually if you know someone well enough, you can, like, sense what they need in a moment like this. Yeah, we'll just wait.
It takes a few long moments, but eventually Lucinda shudders, and a few words escape her coiled frame.
I just wanted to make you happy. And all I do is fuck it all up.
Not true. Lucinda least.
Goodbye.
Wait, not goodbye. Lucinda! Girl! I feel bad. These pixels, I still feel bad. I do just want to get to know her as a person, right? It's cool if she wants to pop up all the time. But, like, actually talk to me, you know?
Well, say howdy, honey. Don't you look nice today?
I don't, like, always want to go to her, like, pleasure den or whatever it is, you know? I don't know. It's interesting to see her because you don't have the deluxe version. Gotcha. Well, she doesn't hate us yet. She could. Who knows? Hi, Dolly. You also look nice today. Also, I forget this guy. Oh, wait. Isn't his name like Lint Eastwood or something? Hi, Dolly. Thanks. I've been working on my style. I'm wearing a cool red shirt.
I can tell.
What have you been up to under here?
Oh, you know, just catching up on some reading. Some novels, a bit of light research.
Wait, research? What kind?
Mostly abiological history. You know, when dust first started settling and forming into bunnies, historical data, that sort of thing.
Oh.
Also parsing through archaeological research. Mite morphology. Translating timeless, tarnished texts.
Nice.
The basics.
Sounds like you're a real academic.
That's right. I'm tenured at DIRT. The Domestic Institute of Research and Technology.
Oh, okay.
I've been teaching there for, oh gosh, I finished my first PhD 8 years ago.
Your first PhD? Girl.
Plus, my time as a PTI during my master's, so 114 years?
Oh my goodness. 114 years. That's really impressive.
Well, thank you, sugar. I worked pretty dang hard at it.
That makes my, like, I don't know, 10 years? 8 years? Look like nothing. Glad to hear you're so successful.
It's been a lot of mud, sweat, and tears, let me tell ya. Others were already judging me based on my looks. Why not own it? And get paid for it, too.
Fair enough. You mean you're a model?
That's right. I was
Oh.
Miss May in the latest edition of Play Bunny magazine.
Girl. Bring an apple, score a date? Hot for teacher, more than just a pretty face? Fast as a rabbit, into the mind of a fast-track educator. Find chemistry with this scientist. Getting dirty? Getting intimate with her research and teaching at the Domestic Institute of Research and Technology. Not gonna have a look at the inside. Congratulations!
Thank ya.
So you've conquered media and academia. What's next?
That's a good question. I'm not quite sure. I suppose, well, what any dust is looking for. Love, friendship.
Fair enough. I'm looking for that too, I guess.
I could tell. Let me be 100% honest with you. I may put myself out there, but work keeps me pretty busy. I don't meet that many new folks, especially humans.
I mean, probably never humans because I'm the only one with the glasses.
I'm very selective about who I spend my time with. And what few others I can let in.
Let in?
That's right. I keep myself hidden for a reason. Don't be too forward with me. I don't like it.
Fair enough.
Why don't we join back up here after a while and try our hand at a proper rendezvous?
Cute. Do I need to plan something?
Bring a good attitude. You let me worry about the details. All you have to do is show up.
She's so cute. I'll be there.
See you around.
Slay! Okay. Who do we talk to next? Do we want to talk to... Oh, door. Actually, to be fair, we have not spoken to Dorian in quite some time. Wait, we talked to back Dorian somewhat recently, didn't we? Let me take a look at the data decks again. Trap? What? Not Trap Dorian. Trap Dorian just doesn't like actually make me uncomfy, but a little bit makes me uncomfy because why is he trying to be so flirty with me? Like, you know what I mean? I'm trying to respect Dorian's boundaries that I'm not even sure are like perma boundaries or like, oh, Teddy, thanks for the reminder. Or just Dorian trying to let me down easy. But then I talked to Trap Dorian and he's like chest out, trying to like flirt with me. And it's like, sir, you're sending me mixed signals.
I hope you're ready. I have a great story for you tonight.
Yeah, I wanted to talk to Teddy because Teddy gives advice in the morning and has stories at night. And we got a piece of advice like our first day or something. And I wanted to talk to him at night, see what was up.
This is the story of the Star Brothers. Eris and Leo were twin brothers born among the stars. Though born in the same split second, Eris always felt protective of his brother. Leo could be a bit of a hothead, and Eris was kept busy keeping him out of trouble.
This book also just looks like all the little paper books that we had when I was a kid. So cute.
They were the most rare and beautiful thing. New lives in a race of immortal beings called the Celestials. The boys were always together. They were as close as two brothers could be. They knew each other's minds.
Oh, the Golden Books? Wait, is that what they were called?
They trusted each other with every truth and every question. When Eris grabbed the comet's tail with both hands, Leo knew to stand in front of it and play the comet's head like a friendly dog. When the boys were old enough, they were brought before the Council of Elders. The time had come for them to receive the greatest gift of their lifetimes.
What's it?
You see, I know you look up at the stars. I know we all marvel at their beauty and their mystery. But the stars look down at us, too. They treasure us.
Okay, Stardust. Listen, I love the movie Stardust. And this, the stars look down at us, too, is so very Stardust. Little Golden Books. Oh, okay, gotcha. So I want tips on some that I don't have. I don't think I want tips yet. We'll see what we can do. Stardust is one of your favorite movies. Stardust is so good. Stardust is also one of the few movies that I feel like is better than the book it's adapted from. You think I could date the stars and planets and stuff?
Maybe not just yet, buddy. The chance to live a human life, to be born here and live here and experience our world is the most precious rite of passage. And for Eris and Leo, the moment had arrived. They were led slowly into the abyss of the council, right up to the throne of the Elder. "It is time, my sons," he intoned. "It is time for you to be born again. You will come to me separately and chart your course through your human life. You will decide the things you will see and things you will experience. And when you leave my chamber, you will forget what we have said. When you are born on Earth, you will forget your life here, and you will be fully and only human."
Fine. Stardust, the movie where the fallen star becomes a woman. Yeah. It's the story of Tristan Thorn, who's like going, well, I mean, it's kind of like there are a lot of characters that are going on adventures, but kind of the thing is the star falls, and because like when she falls, she's a woman. And Tristan sees it fall across the wall that separates kind of the mortal world from the magical world, and is trying to win the heart of his beloved. And he's like, "I'll bring you back that star." And she's like, "Yeah, I'll marry you if you bring me back a star." So he goes over there, and it's this big adventure. It's so good. It's so good. Hi, Tangled. Hi, Adam. Hello. It has a lot of top names in it. I have watched that movie so many times. I watched it all the time when I was like a preteen / teen. Well, maybe not preteen. I don't know if it was out when I was a preteen. I don't know when it came out, but definitely like my younger teen years. I watched it all the time.
Leo looked from the Elder to his brother and bit his lip. "Sir," he began, "when we get there, when we are born, will I know my brother?"
Oh no! 2007. Okay, yeah. And I feel like when it first came out, it wasn't necessarily well received, but at the time I loved it, and now looking back on it, I still love it. I think I watched it a year or so ago last.
The Elder smiled kindly. "Yes, Leo, you will know him as your brother. But the closeness you feel here will not necessarily go with you."
Give me 1 second. My sister is trying to call me. I just need to make sure she is okay. Anyone else get kind of nervous if they have family call them and they can't pick up? It's like, I don't know what you're about to say to me. Like, let me make sure everything's good. You looking to see where you can watch it now? Yeah, I don't know what it's available on. I have it, like, a DVD of it. Wait, was Henry Cavill in that? Oh, I always forget. Henry Cavill is like the rival love interest to Tristan. Cause he's got like a mustache and blonde hair. I always forget that's him. Yeah. Ben Barnes briefly in it. It's such a good movie.
If you choose to have that closeness as humans, it will be up to you when you are old enough to create it in your lifetime. Eris smiled and slipped his hand into Leo's. Don't worry, Leo, he whispered. We'll remember each other, I promise. Each boy went with the elder and planned his life as a human. And when they were reunited in the abyss, they smiled at each other with the impish excitement of what they were about to do.
Oh, they're so excited. Why am I worried about this?
It was the greatest adventure either one of them could have imagined. And they would get to do it together. Are you ready? Asked the elder. The boys caught each other's eyes and smiled. Yes, sir, they said together. Then take a deep breath and close your eyes. When you open your eyes, your journey will have begun. And so, Eris and Leo were born as brothers here among us.
And everything was okay? Kind of like realizing.
Kinda like that. They chose to be born in a small town outside the city, where it was dark enough that they could still see the stars.
Hurts. You haven't seen the movie and just want to because of the cast? You should watch it, Bookworm Girl. It's so good. It's like a fantasy adventure and like a romance. It's so good.
I wish I could tell you that they immediately remembered their love and their closeness, but it took them a while. While they were always together, they fought constantly. They questioned why they had been born as brothers. They were so unfamiliar to each other. It felt like whatever one did perfectly irritated the other.
Oh no.
The boys were 8 when they started racing each other through the woods. One day as they were running, chasing each other and pushing each other to go faster and further, Leo realized that he had taken a wrong turn. The trees looked unfamiliar, and the air started to smell strangely open and deep. But Eris was hot on his heels, and he couldn't stop. He couldn't be caught, pushing himself forward, blinded by the competition.
I'm so worried about these boys.
He didn't notice when the dirt underfoot turned to rock, and when the rock began to thin into a great, high cliff. He pulled himself up short in a panic, but it wasn't quite fast enough, and his momentum carried him bodily over the edge. Time slowed as Leo fell, and he realized in a flash that he was about to die.
Oh no, is this one of those kinds of stories?
And that's when he felt a small electric hand grip his wrist. Eris pulled them both out of the air, hurling his little body backwards and tumbling both of them onto the rocky path behind the sheer face. Leo felt a small rock slice into his hand, felt the blood pouring out over his arm and Eris. But he was alive. Gulping air, he turned to look back at his brother, and they caught each other's eye. For the first time in their young lives, there was a recognition. What it was, neither of them could have said, but they knew each other then. On the cliffside, sheened in sweat and blood, they became brothers. The years that followed saw them growing ever closer, taking each adventure in stride and together. They were 22 when they decided to learn how to fly.
Wait, what?
They went up together in small planes, learning to take off, to land, and then to do flips and loop-de-loops. They would laugh as their plane cavorted through the sky and smiled contentedly as the wheels touched back down to Earth.
I don't think I could ever, like, fly a plane. I don't think I'm built for that.
The day the plane went down was a flight like
What?
any other. Nothing had gone wrong. There was no great conflagration, but the plane began to fall from the sky. Leo couldn't get the engine to start again, and the landing gear wouldn't respond to Eris smashing the buttons. The plane crashed through trees and grass and came to rest on a green hillside under a cloudless sky.
What is this?
Leo freed himself and tumbled out onto the grass. He dragged his body up the side of the plane to find Eris, unconscious in another seat. Eris, wake up, get up. Eris, get out of the plane. Eris lay still.
Stop.
Eris! Leo breathed, his heart rate slowing. Eris, open your eyes.
His voice is Leo.
Still, Eris did not move. Time slowed again. The realization that Eris would not move came slowly. Like a great wave.
This is actually getting me a little.
Leo felt the light go out of the sun.
Leo
brushed the scar on his palm left by the rock at the cliff face. Maybe Eris would feel the old wound and wake. Eris, don't leave me, brother. But Eris was already gone. How you doing, buddy? Need a break?
Why are we doing this? Teddy, thanks for checking in, but also, what is this story? A story about siblings is like my kryptonite, I think. Like, I just love my siblings so much. So anything about like... Oh, I'm so bored. What? Right when it gets emotional like this, let's keep going. Yeah, what is going to happen?
It was many years later, and Leo still moved in the cloudless fog of that morning. Colors seemed bright and hollow. People spoke to him as though from a long way off, and he jealously guarded his isolation from the world. He still saw his brother everywhere. The way a certain branch swayed as though it had been brushed by a young hand. The way that girl smiled at him. The same mischievous glint in her eye that Eris used to have. It was that girl who began to bring him back to life.
Now a love story? What in the world?
She had lost her dog in the park. Frantically, she ran back and forth calling him. Comet! Comet, come back!
The dog's name is Comet?
Leo raised his head from the scar on his palm at her voice, his back against a tree. And then there was Comet, streaking across the grass with his tongue lolling happily. He beelined for Leo's tree. Before he knew it, Leo was on his feet, jumping in front of Comet and playing his head with a laugh and a smile. The girl arrived breathless and grabbed Comet's tail with both hands.
Huh?
You silly goose! Where were you going? She laughed. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm Celine, by the way.
Celine? I don't own a dog, but why do I feel like it's kind of rude to grab your dog by the tail?
Oh, hi. Hi, Celine. Nice to meet you. I'm Leo. Celine smiled. Hi, Leo. And somewhere in his chest, Leo felt something warm break open. A tiny dam on a great river, and his blood began to move again.
I'm emotionally drained by this story.
Celine and Leo were together from that day. Their love brought them a family, and then more family, and more adventures than they could have remembered. They grew old together. They grew wiser. They held each other when Comet died. They cried together when the fire took their house. They smiled when the sun built them a new one. And when Leo died, he died with a smile on his face. Celine was standing next to him, and his finger now unconsciously and methodically stroked the scar on his palm.
Thinking about his brother.
In that scar was his holding on to Eris. Not with sadness now, but with fondness. Great love. Leo's last breath was a gentle exhale up into a cloudless sky. And when he opened his eyes again, he was home. He was in that sky, up among the stars, young and immortal, and standing before the Elder, with his hand clasped in his brother's warm grip. Eris, is it really? It's you! I remember you! I remember this!
Oh, wow.
Eris laughed out loud and began to jump around excitedly. Oh, Leo! I've been waiting for you. I watched everything. I watched it all. What an adventure you have had! You were there? Leo asked, confused. But no, I remember you weren't there. I know you weren't because I missed you. But I was. I was in your scar. I was in the park that day you met Celine. I sent Comet to you. Don't you see? I was always there, and I wouldn't have missed it. I'm so proud of you. As the Elder looked on smiling, Leo began to cry.
Same, Leo.
The well of love for his brother broke open with gratitude that he was here now. The boys held each other, crying and laughing, and patting each other on the back to make sure the other was real. Leo pulled away from Eris and looked at him squarely. I am so grateful that you saw my life, Eris. But I don't understand. You could have been there with me. We could have done it all together. Why did you leave me, brother? Eris grinned. I never left you. My journey was to die, Leo.
I mean, that's all of our journey, kind of, isn't it?
Yours was to live.
Indeed, Teddy. Anyway, was there a content warning for this? There was not. I'm okay. I hope all of you are okay. That just, siblings, it'll get me. Right in the feels.
Yeah, that sticks with me, that one. Good night, buddy.
Oh, okay. Good night then, I guess. He's like, well. He's like, I might have broken you. Good night. Okay. What now? Continue to awaken dateable objects. I'm like 98% certain we didn't meet anyone new. Tissues, anyone? That was so sweet. And so sad. And I have so many questions. What happens when Celine passes? Like, does Leo ever get to see Celine again? Like, are Leo and Aries child stars again? Like, I mean, they were kind of kids when that happened, right? And they were sent to the world. I don't know. Who do we talk to? Do you want to talk to Tony, the construction? It is Tony, right? Every time I say Tony, I feel like I'm being incredibly, like... I don't know what the word for it would be. Who else would be interesting to speak with? Hello. I have the cam on just to let you know. Don't start dramatically at me. I can turn it off for a second if you want to grab some stuff. Okay, give me a minute. My face is going, wait. Give me a minute. I don't know. I can't guarantee such a thing. I think it is. My face is going to go away, but I'm still going to be here. Don't worry about it. Kitty says hello. Wait, that was the game that went away, not me. There. I am gone. Game is back. Yes, my partner just got home from work. Also, just to let you know, don't cook anything. I have some stuff getting ready in the fridge. Oh. But if you could clean out the Instant Pot, I'll make sesame ginger chicken and rice and veggies. It's gonna be delicious, hopefully. Anyway, why do you cry, Kitty? Well, we only have brown rice, so it's gonna take ages if we make it on the stove. Okay, who to talk to? Could you put in an order? Wait, for what, Kitty? Let's talk to you.
All right, you ready for your first workshop?
I don't remember what we're doing here. But apparently it's Tony's plans for love. Oh, for dinner? You can come over for dinner if you want. I'm kidding. I'm ready.
That's what I'm talking about.
I was about to say everything's
prepared and with the can-do attitude.
I was about to say everything's fine with Tony if he doesn't take the helmet off, but unfortunately he took the helmet off. It's the hair. The hair is my weakness, I think. Also, I'm back. Hello, hello. Let me turn this to this just so everything is back to normal again. Okay. I like getting the job done.
A good job is never done. Unless it's Dunzo.
Huh?
You ever heard of Dunzo?
No, what's that?
It's one step above done. The ultimate done.
Oh, okay.
Careful though. I knew a screw who had a little too much Dunzo, if you know what I'm talking about.
I have no idea what we're talking about.
Tony grins, flashing you a pair of finger guns as he waggles his eyebrows at you.
I'm not doing this. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. This is giving me flashbacks to Washford. We're not sassy enough, and I have to pick I'm not doing this, and I think Tony is going to hate us.
First things first. In a courtship, as on a job site,
He doesn't seem
you wanna
bothered.
look busy. You don't gotta be doing nothing, you just gotta look it.
Okay. Look occupied. Take detailed notes with a look of intense concentration.
Ah, the sweet sounds of education.
I look so distressed. I was!
Lesson number 2.
Who's Craig? Take detailed notes with a look of intense concentration.
You just wrote down lesson number 2?
Well, yes. To separate it from lesson number 1.
Wow, commitment. It's what's on the outside that counts.
Really? That's not what I've heard.
Take the paint job in the bathroom.
What's wrong with the paint job in the bathroom?
Nothing. Greg did a great job covering up that black stuff we found.
What? What black stuff?
I think he called it, mold.
We have mold?
Don't even worry about it. You can't see it no more.
Oh.
It's all deep in the walls.
Oh,
And
no.
hey, just like the mole or whatever you got in your house. Only thing that matters in love is appearances. Your lover don't need to know what's underneath the surface.
Is Tony my least favorite dateable? That still seems wrong.
What's wrong about it? People don't actually need to know you. Not deep down, anyway. You just figure out what your lover wants, and then you become that. On the outside.
Has to be why you're still single.
I'm single because it takes a lot to handle all this.
All what if it's just the outside that counts? All what? He went from top to bottom for you real fast. Yeah. No, Kitty, I was gonna say, can I fix him? Because what if what I want as his potential lover is for him to be open and vulnerable? Will the outside become that's really his inside? You know? You know what, Anthony, you're right. I mean, yeah.
Don't be jealous, baby. I'm sharing my advice with you.
Okay, see, but now I'm a little bit kind of like when you said about baby, Anthony, I'm kind of listening now.
All right. That's enough wisdom for today. Gotta give you time to digest all that good advice.
I will digest it and then excrete it.
Hope you were taking notes. Next time you're getting tested.
Gonna make you proud.
Good. You better knock my bolts off next time I see you.
I don't know what that means, but okay. I will.
There's the lunch bell. Gotta run.
Remember what I told you. Test next time.
All right. You got it, Tones. All right. Man said fake it till you make it. He did. He definitely did. Excrete it might be crazy, but am I wrong? Oh. Please stop. The two people that can supposedly give us tips. I don't know if they'll definitely give us tips for the last people that we have left. Well, 3 people technically. One is Maggie the Magnifying Glass, but we've talked to her a couple times. 2 is Scandalabra. 3 is Gaia. We also have a person for, yeah, let's talk to Gaia first. Because we met Ronaldini. And he is a traveler that she wants to know about. And she might also give us hints about finding other people that we haven't found yet. Maybe. We'll see.
Hello again, my love. Got any traveler stories for me?
I do. Yes, actually, I spoke with someone.
Really? Then go on then. Let's hear it.
Oh. I've met so many people. Ronaldini isn't even on here. The Scandalabra is from a small village in Switzerland.
Go on, sure.
Yes, he traveled all the way here through many different hands.
Okay, if you say so.
What do you mean?
Sorry, Ducky. Sounds like he was pulling your leg. He just doesn't have that same something that the other travelers do.
So you think he lied?
Yeah. Sorry. Anyways, that's great. Got it all written down. Did you have any more?
Yeah.
Really? Then go on then. Let's hear it.
You don't like the candelabra? He's a little creepy. Amir is from the Middle East. Do I know that? Why do I feel like that's rude?
Oh.
Salam, Gaia.
Oh, maybe you are. I don't remember that being a part of our conversation.
Oh, goodness, look at you.
I will regale you with a fact about my homeland of Iran. Persian weddings are marvelous affairs. They have a beautiful ceremonial spread called sofre ard. It's got spices, coins, desserts, and best of all, a large mirror as the centerpiece. The bride comes in veiled, and the groom gets his first look at her through the mirror.
Interesting.
Oh, that's so romantic.
I think so too. The mirror symbolizes light and a bright future for the happy couple. There's also candelabras on either side of the mirror. Their fire symbolizes purity.
Wow. Mirror setup sounds like something else, but the candelabra part worries me a bit. I hope Scandalabra's never been invited to one of those. He's kinda sketchy.
So I've heard.
Oh my goodness. I wouldn't invite him to be part of my spread.
They're beefing?
Anyways, that's great. Got it all written down. Did you have any more?
Yeah.
Really? Then go on then. Let's hear it.
Dorian is from England. Gotta be. I feel like we're making up so much stuff.
That's lovely.
What's all this then?
Oh, the accent. Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. He's a dork. He could have an accent and not be from England.
Oh, that's one of the things they say over there.
Hi, Dorian.
Rubbish.
Oh, keep going.
You having a laugh?
I'm taking the piss.
Girl.
Listen, you two. Canada and America are beholden to England for smithing and refining the language we're speaking right now. Which is called?
English?
English. From England, land of angles.
Did we learn anything from that?
No.
I do like getting under his door frame just a little though. Always worth a giggle.
Maybe he's made of English oak. I don't know what that is.
Anyways, that's great. Got it all written down. Did you have any more?
I mean, apparently we got lots. We've met almost everybody.
Then go on then. Let's hear it.
Pretty sure Keys is from somewhere in Africa.
That's far.
We're just going off of people's accents now. Like,
Darling, allow me to tell you about my homeland, Nigeria.
As is my duty as a performer, I have brought only the most incredible and spine.
You're very quiet, Miss Keys.
Spoken to you in a most arresting manner. Shapa Wadi is the highest point in Nigeria, standing at 2,419 meters.
That sounds high.
Also, Nigeria is the only place in the world where you can find the Anambra waxil bird, a member of the Estrildid finch family.
Fawn is such a Jamaican word. Love that for her. I mean, it is, but I'm pretty sure people from Newfoundland, which she's supposed to be from Newfoundland, also say that. I don't know if there's any crossover or if they were distinctly, like distinctly assumed abbreviations, you know?
And before you think that you can find this fearless flyer all over Nigeria, think again. Oh, it is only found in southern Nigeria.
Southern?
Wow! Is that all?
I have one more fact. Extremely rare and terribly secret.
Wait, are you going to tell us though?
There are 3,798 kilometers of railways.
Okay.
293 kilometers of them are 1.435 meters standard gauge.
I don't know what any of this means.
3,505 kilometers of them are 1.067 meters narrow gauge.
She sounds so excited about this though, so slay, I guess.
Oh, I trust you all enjoyed the performance.
Goodbye. Anyways, that's great. Got it all written down. Did you have any more?
I do. So many more.
Really? Then go on then. Let's hear it.
Let's go from the... You know how Jean-Loup is a rapper?
Pretty sure everyone knows that. You can hear him all over the house.
Including here! Jean-Loup is here now.
Hey, Jean-Loup.
Oh! Jeez, boy, scared the mountains off me.
Listen, I'm actually not against hearing some more of his song, like, stuff.
Bill Crapper, he has been informed that you wish to know about his homeland, eh?
Jean-Loup hates you? Wait, what?
This he will tell you. In the form of a rap!
I'm listening, sir.
No, that's okay.
She said,
Jean-Loup begins beatboxing.
Hip-hop is popular in the US. When it comes to le rap, people say they're the best.
Not le rap.
But the French start to lash out with their silver tongues. You think we're second place? We are second to none. You come from my people? The battle is on! Flashed out with a fistful of very Verlon.
Jean-Loup leans over and does a call and response with himself.
Oh no, 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 no.
Verlon is a well where new languages born. If the syllables permit, you turn and reverse it. The meaning's the same, but you change how it's worded.
You load the wet parts in the background. The parts in the mix are definitely something.
So, you take the syllables of a word, but then you swap them. So, example, music becomes zikmi. It means the same as before, but now it is backwards. Now it is spicy.
Oh, okay. I get it, I think. That's cool. Or I guess, cool?
I don't think it works, girl.
Doesn't really work in English, huh?
I mean, it would if you picked a word with 2 syllables.
No! This is one of the reasons French is the best language! And so Jean-Loup uses it now to bid you...
Okay.
Oh! Anyways, that's great. Got it all written down. Did you have any more?
Yeah.
Really? Then go on then. Let's
We have
hear
so
it.
many people. I'm tired. Keita's from Spain.
Makes sense to me with a devilishly charming accent like that.
Huh?
Alas, no. Gibraltar is a small place next to Spain. There are only around 32,000 people who live there.
Oops, that's embarrassing.
One would think, of all of us here, shouldn't you know its location?
Okay, it's not her fault. I'm the one that said you were from Spain.
Not everything is labeled, okay? And there are some countries stuck to me backside.
Ah, you can remember I hail from Gibraltar because we have a key on our flag.
Oh, that is easy to remember. I won't forget it. I've got it on lock.
Oh.
I must be on my way.
Anyways, that's great. Got it all written down. Did you have any more?
You know, you are not giving me any clues about people. We'll be back to tell you about the rest of them. I'm gonna keep looking for more.
Okay, well, keep at it, friend. Thanks for checking in. I'll be waiting.
Okay. Everyone brace yourselves. Oh! Time to talk to Scandelabra.
Scandelabra leans in close, inhaling your scent in a way that's just a little too intimate.
Ew.
You smell of spheres. Have you been talking with Gaia?
Yeah. That's right. She said you didn't seem all that foreign to her.
Ha! I am as un-American as you can be. My gait, like so. My accent, like so. My mien, like so. Why, I couldn't tell a hot dog from a hamburger.
I don't believe you.
Those from Hamburg are rather Frankfurter shaped, if you must know. I would know, as I'm continental.
It's giving defensive.
End of parley.
Oh. Okay, that was fun. That was cute. Good times. Who do we speak with? Time to talk to Daisuke again.
As always, you find Daisuke standing silently, deep in concentration.
Are you in love with us yet? Always happy to see you.
And I, you. Your smiling face is a welcome sight, always. First, I must thank you. When you first ran into me, I admit I was angry.
Wait, I know.
I was furious, thinking of all the work I would be unable to do as I recovered.
Didn't we have this exact conversation?
But when you agreed to help me, I began to see that in my pig-headed stubbornness, I was creating more work for myself.
I don't know.
Fabrizio's reorganization and your taking up my deliveries allowed me to see where I had fallen short.
No, I don't think it's the exact same conversation, but it started out like pretty much the same way.
Not only in my duties, but in my personal life.
And you've realized that you're in love with me? Your personal life?
Yes.
Pegasus, he's glitched. We know his name, but yeah, he's just glitched.
Daisuke reaches out to take your hand in his, lifting it to his lips and pressing a gentle kiss to the back of it.
I accept.
I told myself I had no time for selfish pursuits, whether it be hobbies or something more personal. But I have found myself setting aside time I hoped I might spend with you. Speaking of anything but work, I care deeply for you. And if you'll allow me, I'd like to take you on a date.
I'll allow it. I feel the same way. Oh no, not this is diabolical. I feel the same way.
I'm pleased to hear it. If you care to leave here with me, there are things I wish to say and do that should not be done in front of the dishware.
What do you mean by that?
I would hate to rattle them.
Oh, don't speak to me like that. Breaking dishes is crazy. Listen.
I welcome you to try.
Oh!
Daisuke sweeps you into his strong arms without warning, taking off up the stairs
Now,
with you in search of privacy.
How does that work, though? Also, Betty's there, and she's a freak.
You're pleased to find out that Daisuke is quite good with his hands. He's not nearly as brittle as you'd have imagined.
Oh.
You would never have guessed you'd end up here after your first meeting. But now, there's nowhere you'd rather be.
Play. We're in love! We've gotten so many people to fall in love with us today.
Love is truly priceless.
Correct. Yes! We got more poise. Stoic. You're pretty okay at that game with the metal hoop and the buzzing noodle. Okay. Hooray! We are in love. Who's the last person we should talk to today? I'm open to suggestions. What was that sparkly thing that was happening around? The trash guy? I can talk to the trash guy. Aaron? Oh, sorry, girl. Coffee so we can see Nightmare. No, you're right. Wait, okay, wait. We might have to, because didn't we try to do that a different day and Lucinda popped up? Hi, Miles. Hello, hello. I think it might have to be Kopi.
Hello, Sunshine.
No, it wasn't that Lucinda popped up. It was that we had to see her for like somebody else. So she didn't offer us coffee, right? Wait, we're talking to you for somebody else again? Abel told me to say hi.
Abel? My sturdy cowboy.
Are they a thing? Can I make them a thing?
I've known Abel for some time now, and I'm not surprised he sent you to me. He's a solitary type, but if you asked, he'd give you the cloth off his table.
You love him!
But he holds up practically half the house without a word of complaint.
He said he doesn't like the casual stuff, but sort of dodged me when I asked what he meant.
Yes, he would dodge that question. I think the most important thing to know about Abel is that he's not quiet out of any kind of shyness. That's just how he is. If there's nothing to say, he's content to share in your company.
So, does he like coffee?
Everyone likes coffee, darling.
I mean, fair enough.
I'll pour you a cup of his favorite. It's an Ethiopian Sidama Adi that tastes like strawberries, served black and hot.
Oh, sounds delicious. Sounds amazing.
Oh, it is.
With the coffee in hand, you take your leave.
Okay, but you didn't... People need to stop telling me to talk to Kopi. Because I need her to give me coffee at night. I love shipping the people in the house. It's like as fun, if not more fun, than actually finding people for myself to love. He gave us a coffee, but I think it's to give to Abel. I don't think it wasn't for us to drink because it didn't do the thing. All right, flop, flop. Let's see what's up in the data decks. Oh, he's finally here in our data decks. This is like all of the stuff though, so I'm not gonna read all of this. Likes taking things seriously, dislikes constructive feedback, noted. And we got all of these things. Play. Okay, back. We've met 95 of the 102 datables. There are 7 holding out on us. Monopoly looking guy. I think this might be the date everything game. I don't know. Don't tell me if you know. Monique, that we know how to find. Sophia's putting us through the ringer. This person that looks like Sailor Moon. This Spy Kids 3D looking elf. I don't know. This Crystal Geode looking person. And this kind of generic looking person that I don't know who it is. We got some to figure out still. We're almost there. But for now, we are going to... Wait. Why does my background look like this? Okay, anyway, for now, we are going to go ahead and wrap up, but I will see if anybody else is playing something. I don't know if they will be, but we'll check. And I will be back tomorrow. We're going to be watching Sleeping Beauty at 6 p.m. Eastern time. You will need your own copy of the movie to watch along if you want to come, but we'll also be talking about the patch notes for Disney Dreamlight Valley. Very exciting stuff. Very, very exciting, if I do say so myself. We're going to go see Tanny Games, who's doing a Pride Snap, Dream Snap showcase in Dreamlight Valley. So please stop by, show some love. Actually, she might be wrapping up, but still, stop by, show some love, please, if you don't mind. And I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day or night and take care of yourselves. And I'll see you tomorrow, or I'll see you on Wednesday, which is Disney Dreamlight Valley Update Day. So exciting. But yeah, thanks for being here. Press the like button on your way out if you haven't already, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.